I can't believe Gogeta's playing D&D with us.
Gogeta is not playing D&D with us. I refuse. He's been kicked from the table. He's cheating.
No.
Well, that didn't last long.
Is this because he's using 2 characters since he counts as 2 people?
Is exactly that. My god, vulgarity.
Oh my god.
This is already getting heated and we haven't even started the game yet.
I unpaused right when
this
you...
This is called escalation.
I don't even think it picked up that, so we have no context, but that's fun.
We haven't even started the game yet.
Okay.
The most toxic thing with no context.
That is insane.
Can we not swear on this Minecraft? Okay. No.
I'm gonna say slur.
I was gonna say Minecraft person server, but I realized none of the other people would apply.
All right,
here.
so this is the Wandering Isles. This is a new campaign. So the basic premise of this is there are a bunch of one-shots from the One-Shot Wonders books, and we're gonna cram them all into one big campaign, see how far we can go, see if there's any... if this is a good idea. Can you just run a full campaign with one-shots? We got with everybody, we already made level 1 characters, since we are just playing one-shots starting at level 1. We did some character building, did a session 0, everyone's got a goal now, which, I'm not gonna spoil it. Y'all are gonna figure that out.
Good you said I'm not gonna spoil it, because I was just about to yell what we were gonna do.
I said I wasn't gonna spoil it.
Just scream it into the air. What we're gonna do?
We're gonna do a thing.
We're gonna do
Yes, we're gonna do something.
We're gonna commit war crimes.
We're gonna play D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna do. Nothing else.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
My dungeon
Alright,
will have so many dragons.
Holy shit.
For the virtual audience, I'm gonna go in the order that I see here. We're gonna introduce our characters right out the gate here. Starting with Ozzy.
Oh.
You're a returning player. It's good we're starting out with him. Ozzy, go ahead.
The main character.
The main character. Go ahead and describe who you're playing.
I am playing Boogyshooby Dung. He's a level 1 monk Lokata.
Awesome. Awesome.
He has never had water. He is an alcoholic to the extreme. He breathes it. He breathes alcohol. He goes
Amazing.
and just...
He eats, sleeps, and breathes alcohol.
He's adapted to alcohol.
He's made of abstantine.
He's like alcohol routine, man.
He is alcohol.
And he's the color of motor oil.
I am above the law.
My authority.
Awesome.
the alcohol.
He's a true neutral character. He's only doing anything for the love of alcohol and the person who takes care of him. That's it.
Awesome. Sebastian, another returning player. Go ahead and describe your character.
I am playing Ricter Softdough. He is a halfling rogue. He's a city guard. I was asked, hey, you want to go on an adventure? He said yes, because he was bored.
Awesome.
Yup.
Sapphire, go ahead and introduce your character.
My character is Edinorog. He's a warlock satyr, and he has a substance abuse issue. He's slightly bit of a shaman, so, you know, he's the hookup, of course. And he's got pretty much every negative trait you can think of.
I like how we just have two crippling addicts. We have 2 crippling addicts on this team.
Literally 2 crippling addicts. We're going to say.
Off to a wonderful start.
Boogyshooby Dung, super young. My character's like 86.
I know, Boogie's 11.
Yeah.
11
and has
the alcoholics.
He's 11. He has the liver of a 48-year-old alcoholic.
Which, for fish people, is adult age.
Yeah, we have two. We have 2 substance abusers on the opposite ends of the scale. The one who is their life and the one who's ruined their life. You figure out who's who.
That's a challenge. That's a challenge for the viewers. All right, you decide.
you decide. Miles coming back to us after a long time.
I know. I'm playing Pipsqueak Puzzle Fizzle. She's a returning clown, circus act. She's a bard and a goblin, and she is a single mother. Oh, I know. A single mother to a very, very alcoholic fish. Her beloved son.
Great.
Her beloved son named Dung. She loves him very much.
Cerise is having some issues, so we'll cut to Juicebox.
Okay. My character is Lucille Deux, a human bard mime. A traveling mime, to be precise, going through circus to circus trying to entertain the guests and whoever she encounters. Because she's a mime, she cannot talk.
Awesome.
So, you're not gonna hear a single peep out of her aside from the balloons, animals that she makes, or what have you. Because she's silly that way.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
pressing X to doubt.
She just suddenly talks halfway through the campaign. It's like, I know what we must do.
Okay.
It'll happen eventually.
And then Cerise, if you're all good, you can introduce your character. They'll let me know if they have some technical issues they need to work out. If not, then we'll be good.
Yeah, they're being attacked by Mother Nature right now.
Yeah, the storm's getting
Be
them
like
right now.
that.
Very good.
I think in their area is a
When
storm.
tornado rips my roof off of my house.
That's so real.
No, it's not. We live now where I'm at.
Is it also true that Lucille is traveling with Pip and Dung?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Lucille and Pip and Dong have been traveling together since.
Lucille's the mom of the group, like the actual responsible mom.
It's, like, it's the image of the person holding the two feral dogs, and it's
And
Pip and Dong.
And recently, Ricter joined. He's just along for the ride.
Okay, so while Cerise is fighting the storm, they
Oh god.
Godspeed.
we'll hear their introduction later on. But again, we'll set the scene for this because like it is set in technically self-contained one shots. It is also set in our homebrew world. So just 1 second.
No.
Arthur is recording it.
All right, Cerise is dealing with heavy internet issues, so we'll hopefully see them next time. Cerise is just dealing with technical issues. They had to go. No, we're still doing it.
Yeah.
We can still play with 5 players. It's fine.
I sure hope
This
they're still
train
doing
stops
it.
for no one.
It stops for no
Train
one.
stops for no one.
Headed
I was
straight
just
for
gonna get
Busan.
into the lore dump. So this is still set in our homebrew setting of Tempora, where there's like the central city and then there are all these islands. Our story is going to focus in a period of time, somewhere before the events of Tempora Horizons. We are focusing on the islands of Aestivis, which is the Summerlands, and the islands of Soltis, which are the Springlands. This first adventure is going to take place in the Springlands. Give me 1 second, because this is my first time doing a pre-written, so don't know what I need to change up in my style here.
Don't change your style, change the game.
Haha, he's changing.
I don't like how you sound like a hustle grind set, man, right there.
Gotta turn your mindset into a grind set, brother.
Hell no. All right.
Hell nah.
Hop on that grind set.
You all have purchased your tickets, or in the case of Edinorog, you broke in, for the Whimsy Ensemble. It is a bright traveling caravan of shows. We will also say that it is a part of like this grand carnival that goes on. Pip and Lucille find a lot of work here. Softdough, you would usually be out guarding and patrolling. Edinorog, you'd find some way to sell, to, I don't know, spread misinformation. Just whatever.
He's deviously spreading his devious religion. He doesn't call it religion, but it's certainly on an eviler note.
An eviler note.
He's the type of guy to call it an investment on life.
Yeah, he's trying to sell you some fucking pyramid scheme.
Hell yeah.
He's running a pyramid scheme.
So yeah, Edinorog's trying to get a pyramid scheme off the ground.
I make money off of other people, and I have to give most of that money to someone above me. I'm in.
And
So we're selling crack.
and Boogie is being rolled around in a gigantic barrel filled with trash alcohol. Right? It's like trash beer.
Yeah, it's
Fire beer.
literally back of the tavern, back in a tavern beer, like almost empty bottles and stuff like that.
Now, usually you all would go on your separate businesses, but throughout these few days in this carnival, these tend to go on for a few days or such. Pip, you have come to a devastating realization about your dear adopted son, and this realization has caused you to band together these courageous people to help you out on this dangerous quest. It's a little bit before the main event starts. You have just gathered everyone within this cloister. As everyone is getting ready to sit down for the show, what do you guys? How do you think the conversation goes? How do you think Pip is like selling this plan?
I feel like I don't even know how she would. I feel like Pip, she would definitely persuade, try and be like, so my son, my poor son, wants to kill a god.
I'm in.
I just want to do my son's wishes. And she's like, her eyes are like sparkling, and she's like playing with her fingers. She's looking at Rich. She's like, we just need help, Lucille. Well, me and Lucille can't do it on our own. Yeah.
Lucille, meanwhile,
I'm
is just
bored
like
enough to go along with it.
Lucille's just awkwardly standing there, just like blank face, just like nodding her head.
Rick, do you seem to be fully on board? What is?
I'm in. I'm bored. Nothing happens in this fucking town. I want to get out and do other shit.
Yeah, thankfully in Saltis it's pretty peaceful, but that also means it does get pretty boring. Edinorog, you're listening to this crazy scheme. What's your?
I'm down because my guy's just, he's wandering around. He ain't got much to do other than causing some chaos.
Hell yeah! So everyone's on this kill god plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all meanwhile,
Sounds like fun.
And all meanwhile, Boogie. Boogie's hearing this cloister of people talk. Is he paying attention at all?
No, he is opening his mouth while in the barrel to absorb all the alcohol. So, Ricter and Edinorog, you have both agreed to this task. You look over to this gigantic barrel with this Locathon in it.
Why do I hear gulping sounds from that fucking barrel?
Pip is just like gently patting on top of Dung's head, like it's okay, I know. These two nice guys are gonna stop this evil god. Don't worry.
That was intense.
Oh, what? I was paying attention.
It's okay. It's
God.
okay.
Oh no.
She just like she takes like this broken, like barely empty, empty alcohol bottle and just slowly pours more inside of the bottle.
Is that
And
healthy
your
for
arm
his
just
people?
very quickly puts a cup underneath the stream that she's getting, that she's pouring in order to...
Do you want some? I mean, Dung's you don't want his. She just like whispers and just like gets another bottle and like turns to
I don't want it
Lucille.
from the source. Thank you very much.
Lucille to ask her to open it.
So
Lucille just grabs it, just unscrews it, just
Yeah.
like that, and
Yeah.
just gives it back.
it pops off. Edinorog, as you're getting this drink, you look over to the barrel in question. You have created some vile potions in your day. This is something else. The smell alone isn't.
This is a concoction.
This is not. This
All
is.
different
Beautiful
beast.
fragrance of fermented.
This is not fit for human
fermented
consumption.
creatures.
This fish
Yeah.
is chasing an entirely different
If it's
dragon.
just slowly pouring in Edinorog's cup and then pouring back the rest of it into Dung's bowl.
This isn't jungle juice. This is swamp liquid.
Swamp liquid.
It is
Swamp
so
moonshine.
wild.
That's the shit that Shrek was bathing in.
You see one of the patrons looks
Gummy
over
butter.
at the barrel just as Dung kind of like submerges their head to get more of the alcohol. They look over. Oh, free drink. They swipe a cup in. They take a shot, and then they just stand there.
Dung is going to jump out of the barrel and grab their shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Rip the
Can I
cup from-
can I roll to make sure the patron doesn't drink?
So-
the scum drum.
You're just probably walking over as well, like, hey, please don't drink that, please.
So yeah, since all three of you have just immediately jumped onto this, he's like, "Oh, drinks!" He grabs the cup. He feels two arms on him. He's like, "What the?" And then he sees the look at the jump out. He's like, "Ah!" And he runs away.
Okay.
I don't
okay,
know
good.
if anyone should be drinking anything in that fucking barrel.
It's the absolute
It's
scum
all
drum
right.
barrel.
You're already heroes. You just saved a man.
Edinorog
Dung has his
gives
very own
an offer.
special alcohol.
And-
See, me and Lucille, we aren't really legal enough to go inside of a bar. So
What?
what? So we had to improvise. I mean, that's what clowns do, right? Right, Lucille? And she just like
Yes.
turns to Lucille.
Lucille just doesn't like emote at all. She's just like nervously nodding her head.
Edinorog is coming up with an offer. What's Edinorog's offer?
Edinorog has two offers. He's more than down to buy minors alcohol.
Okay.
God!
Was-
Oh my god!
For a sum of money, he'll drink the bog water.
Oh
That is-
no!
Some water.
Oh my God. As per the law, I'm gonna turn around and put my hands over my ears. I'm not listening. I'm not.
La 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 la! I can't hear you.
I'm not on
I can't
duty.
hear you.
Ricter's off duty. He's like hands in head.
Let me go in a bar.
So
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. Pip is just slowly is just going and looking at at him and just going, I mean, me and Lucille really don't have any money to give. Not to say anything, but I kind of need this money to, take care of this my son.
you see a random
people.
you see a random satyr that's walked by, heard this offer. I'll give you 10 gold if you drink it.
Oh,
Edinorog like tells him it must
I give you 10
15.
shillings if you drink
15
from the bog
shillings.
barrel.
Dung
10 shillings.
immediately dunks his head in and starts drinking from the barrel.
Wait, what? Not you. Oh, there's a fish in there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's a
there's
fucking fish in there.
15 shillings if you drink it with the fish inside.
Alright, you got me with the 15
Oh
shillings.
my God.
So the satyr is
Are you
fully putting
sure?
down 10 gold if Edinorog drinks this bog
No,
water.
no, I want 15 shillings.
All right, so if you want to increase the wager, that'll be a persuasion check. So on your character sheet, there's a long list of skills. You're just gonna click the one that says persuasion, the number right next to it.
This barrel alone is causing issue.
Should be in alphabetical
Oh
order,
my
just in case you
fucking
get.
God.
We haven't moved from the spot all because the freaking swill. The swill barrel.
The soil
Alright, cool.
barrel. That's gross.
All right, so that is a 9 for persuasion from Edinorog. So unfortunately, since it was low, the satyr does not budge and say 15. But he will say it'll be 15 if you drink the fish also.
Whoa.
Drink the
Right.
fish.
I believe that would be considered manslaughter.
Oh.
He looks over at the say. He can fucking cry.
Oh, he talks. I didn't know that was
Also
a
big
sentient
fish,
creature.
my guy.
Can I,
it is a sentient creature. It's also big. I don't think it fits in his stomach.
Dung
Like,
let alone a
slowly
mouth.
Pip-
gets
Pip-
out
Pip
of
is
the
in front.
barrel, showing off
Yeah.
his 6-foot stature.
Oh my.
Pip is in front of Dung as he stands up, and she's like extremely short. So he's just like towering over her. Pip is like, no, let's
Af-
not.
After seeing Dung's terrifying figure, he's like, okay, fine, 15 if you drink it. Just go back in the barrel, please.
Put your revolting fishman away.
God.
Why is the satyr
Slowly crawls
posh?
back in.
For the hesitance of the satyr,
Satyr
Edinorog now
posh?
stares him down. While still locking eye contact, he goes and he grabs his chalice and scoops him up a
Oh,
nice old gulp
okay.
of some good old dung water.
So go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw for the dung water.
Call it dung water.
Saving
Like,
throws are in a
Pip
separate
is
box, should be on the
Pip is
left.
looking at him in fear.
Holy
You shouldn't have drank that.
The Dung is just giving him a death stare.
And then look for con. See how.
Richter's just standing here like,
Oh,
what the
you-
fuck did I get myself into?
Unfortunately, you're not getting very great rolls your first outing, but that's fine. That's part of the game. With a
Part of the
5. You know what? I'm not gonna be cruel to you guys on the first ever session. With a 5, Edinorog, you drink the the boogie water.
Oh, Lord
Boogie
Jesus.
water.
The first,
Does it make him boogie till he die?
well, it's making you do some
boogie
kind of
bomb is like
movement
one.
as you all just hear like a low. And Edinorog, you suddenly feel like you need to use the bathroom right now.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Water's gonna make him dung. Diabolical.
Gonna make him dung.
God.
And after a quick run trip to the porta potty,
Yeah,
wherever the fuck.
he's clutching his hands over himself. He's
Oh,
struggling,
Lord.
he's fighting for his life.
It's a temporary poison condition, but that is very clearly cleaned out. With that whole
Gotta
debacle
shit the
underway,
poison out.
you see this like at Edinorog as you walk out of like the urinal, like the porta potty type thing. The satyr's like waiting out there with like a bag of gold. Like, wow, you actually did it. Here you go.
I didn't know he did not go to the restroom. He went and dug a hole outside like a real man.
Like a real
The-
man.
The satyr was just
Shaded a
waiting
hole,
by
whapped
the
it with a
bush you
leaf.
decided to use as cover. Just like,
We just made a whole latrine outside of the outhouse.
hey, you know, these are
Right.
traveling
He's
circuses.
struggling for his life, and his priorities are he's all natural.
Why did the ugly
How
man touch my
natural.
stuff?
I know.
We're the ugly man.
For money, fish man, for money.
For money. Yeah, Edinorog, you do your business. You receive the 15 gold as payment, so you're good to add that to your. You got 15 gold pieces already in this one
Was
session.
it worth it?
It's been 15 minutes.
Well, seeing as how I could have gone a lot harder, yeah, it was worth it. Yeah, I don't want to know what swamp that water originated from.
Shreks.
Right.
Shrek's.
Shreks.
Rex.
Awesome.
Shrek's back.
He is now canon in Tempora.
Yeah.
The ogres.
Shrek is
They
If-
have layers like an onion.
What?
So I
Oh,
think Pip.
So there is a tab on like the bigger box on the more so to the right side. On the top is go to the tab that says inventory, and then it's a small icon, but it's like near the up right corner. Yeah, and then you add the gold amount there. It's a bit finicky. You want to make sure you put add once you put in the amount. All right, cool. Y'all do your business. You then hear overhead like some kind of thaumaturgy or like a megaphone being blared out. Attention, attention! The main event by Karakosh. Hold on, what's this fucker's name? There's a human guy flying around papers. What's this guy's name?
I don't know. That's your.
I don't know how to
job,
pronounce
brother.
his name.
Yeah, I feel like they all walk over as well.
The main event
Dung,
of
dung.
Kakarosh Gur will start momentarily, but before
What did you
then,
just say?
we have the Dancers of the Woods. So yeah, this
That guy has a
human.
stupid name.
I agree.
That's not nice.
I didn't ask your opinion, did I?
So yeah, you have just heard the call of some event being played on by a man named Karakosh Gur. By Kakarosh Gur. Sorry, his name is weird.
Kakarot.
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 His name sounds distinctly Russian.
I feel like Pip would be tugging on Lucille's whatever item of clothes. Be like, oh, look! Maybe they know where the auditions are. Come on, we have to do this.
Lucille is like, okay, and she kind of like walks over, like you hear like squeaking coming out of her shoe. Just,
Pip is like struggling to move, dog.
Do the rest of you follow behind towards the performance?
I didn't know.
I will, but I will not help move the fish barrel.
That was cool.
I am not touching the fish barrel.
Dung gets
I don't
out of
want
the
to.
barrel and carries
Well,
it.
then Pip is doing it as slowly
So, yeah.
as she can.
No, as Pip and Lucille, you get ready to push the barrel. You just hear just him slithering out of it, and Boogie opts to carry it on his back like a big old
I hate
lumberjack with a piece of wood.
There you go.
Don't worry, I have this.
His strength is like what, a 16?
17.
17. He's damn strong, so this is no
That
problem
boy's
for him.
strong.
Yeah.
Pip and Lucille just run hand in hand all the way to the speaker. we're skipping and galleon all the way over there.
I like to imagine actually it's Lucille running and that Pip is just like holding onto like the back of her suspenders trying to like catch up.
Yeah. You can't run fast.
My God. The alcoholic man and his two gay moms. What a
Yeah.
dynamic.
That's a movie.
That's a movie.
Right there.
It could be.
Some of you clutching your guts, some of you holding your anticipation. You make your way towards the loud speaker overhead. You actually do see, before the supposed dancers come out, you see the man himself. You see Kakarosh Gur. He wears a spangled beret with a bright matching waistcoat, and as he looks onto the crowd with a smile, he gives each and every person just a small little wink. He extends his hands out. I hope you all enjoy this latest performance. These dancers come only once every year to the Forest of Saltis. Some say the Fey light brings an illuminating spark to the dance. Go on and sit down and enjoy the show, and I will be out with you momentarily for the finale. And he gives everyone a big bow and steps behind the curtain. So you all now sit down watching a performance. It is a beautifully choreographed dance. These like human dancers, like with face paint and like they're kind of dressed like for like Mardi Gras a little bit, where like they have like the feathers, the feathery plumes, the sparkly outfits, to kind of make them look like a part of the forest, like a part of the scenery. It's a bit of like a bright illuminating performance. It blinds a couple people. Like
Wow.
Yeah, Pip and Lucille are probably all the way in the front.
Yeah.
If there's any seats.
I'm glad you mentioned that it's like a Mardi Gras thing, because when you said like it was like a beautifully choreographed dance, I imagined like Shen Yun or something. if you know
Yeah,
what that
I thought
is.
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking of Gasparilla.
Yeah, it's like a, it's like a, I don't remember the name of the play, but it's like a play with Titania that starring it. Midsummer Nights, I think. Unless I'm thinking about the wrong thing, and that the Warlock Patron.
The Warlock Patron.
It goes on for like a couple of minutes. The dancers bow, they extend their gratitude to the audience. One of the dancers stays behind. We will get Karakot and Kakarosh right in a moment. Feel free to get your drinks and refreshments. And they all step into the back, presumably to get Kakaroshker. Do you all do anything within this interim of time?
Drink.
I think Ricter. Yeah, I think Ricter is just watching witnessing the amount of alcohol this fish is consuming, just in awe.
Like, I feel like the seating arrangement is like it's Lucille, then Pip in the middle, and then Dung, and then behind us is Richer and Edgon. Which is that exact seating.
Dung is just like sitting in the front, like covering, like basically blocking the view of anyone sitting behind
Literally,
him.
like he's just sitting all the way, like.
Like just
Dung
someone's
is
like,
the
"Hey,
real
excuse me,
show."
can you move?" And he's like, "Whoa," and turns around.
Never mind.
And Pip just like start yelling at people, whoever is like complaining.
Fun fact: he has 5 daggers, and we're flavoring them to be broken beer bottles.
Yeah, you,
Yes,
you
yes.
just have like a bag of broken bottles just on your
They're
hip.
broken. I remember they're broken beer bottle, like the bottom or the side of a beer bottle, and they're sharpened, clearly poorly sharpened, but they have little like light blue ropes on the bottom of it, and it you can clearly tell they're not real, but like you know, it's a thought. It's a
Click-
thought that counts, guys.
The thought that
The thought
counts,
that
yeah.
counts.
A perfect present for my son, a bunch of daggers.
Because of the pain that
My son's
Ed and
favorite
John-
gift: broken bottles.
Oh yeah.
He wants to find somebody who has turmeric or peppermint.
Okay, you're able to find someone like that pretty easily around these parts. Saltus is a big, like, druidic shaman-like island, like, where the nature magic of the primordials isn't seen as a sin, rather it's embraced. You're able to find some guy pretty easily, like, kind of like, he looks like a back alley dealer, but, like, he's like, hey, I got some turmeric.
Edinorog
That is
and
such a
asks
menacing way
them
to say
what
that.
he's what's needed, if there's some sort of task or monetary value for the turmeric.
He looks around like someone's watching him. It's 1 gold piece for this turmeric.
Needs the gold
One
piece.
singular shilling for this turmeric.
You give him a gold piece, and he hands you like a bag of branded turmeric that you clearly can buy at the store. And then he just looks around like, "Do you want to buy some crack?"
Edinorog nods his head knowingly, and he's like, "I've been there, brother, but I got something even better.
Oh,
But I don't think you can afford
Turmeric.
it." And he walks away with his store bag of turmeric.
Wait, that's Aura. That's Aura right there. Hold on.
that man will wonder for the rest of his life what you mean, and now he feels like he's missed his opportunity.
He's
Like,
gonna be late.
thank you for the wanted sign, like a missing wanted sign of his face now. Like, watching it what this man had.
He dreams of the life he could have had.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Edinorog's buying drugs. No, but yeah,
Ricter,
you
the
get
city
some.
guard, completely oblivious.
I know turmeric is not illegal. That guy was trying to peddle crack, but
Okay, thank you for the.
but yeah, Pip and Lucille, you mentioned something about like wanting to go up to audition, or like where the auditions
Yes. Oh
are.
my god. Oh, go.
Yeah. So around like the side of the stage, you do see a sign that says like auditioneers walk through, and you see one of the dancers is just kind of waiting by. They look a bit impatient as they're waiting, but I mean, there's nothing preventing you from walking up there.
I feel like Pip would again tug on Lucille's sweater or Jesus Christ, suspenders. Suspenders. I can say it. Suspenders.
English language is hard.
I know. Pip would tug on Lucille's suspenders, be like, Lucille, we can go over there. I mean, do you want to do it now? We can bring Dung and we can do our little impressions act.
Lucille just like awkwardly stares down at her, just shrugs, just.
I'm going to take that as a yes. And she just like tugs Lucille off the seat and turns to Dung. Is like,
What is Boogie doing?
Do you want to come audition with us? I mean, like you don't have to.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Pip, well, yeah, and then Pip just like holds his hand, but she's like so short, so she's holding on to his like finger, and she's walking over to the auditions area.
Crawled down the barrel.
Pip, Lucille, and Boogyshooby Dung in a barrel begin to walk around the side of the stage. Ricter and Edinorog kind of stare on as the trio kind of walks up. The dancer looking over. Oh, hi. You're auditioning, correct?
Yes, me and my assistant Lucille and my son, and she just tugs on Dung. Say something.
Boogyshooby done.
Oh, that is a poor creature. Oh, and that is your son?
Yes, that is my son.
I'm 11.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that
Well,
must be horrifying.
well, Kakarosh Gur does handle most of the audition process, but I can put down your names. It was one Pip, one Lucille, and
Boogyshooby done.
There we go.
amazing. Yes, Boogyshooby Dung. Awesome. Well, I shall return this into Kakarosh Gur. You just wait here. I believe they were going to get him out for the performance.
I still think his name is stupid.
Oh. Well,
That's not nice, dog. Don't say that.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go check. He's been gone for a while, and they sneak back. They just do the like backward stepping away as they slide behind the curtains.
They're just holding a clipboard and like hiding their face like,
Yeah.
behind it as they're like creeping away.
So you guys are waiting for like a good solid amount of time. Ricter and Edinorog notice like the three of you are just standing up on the stage. You then one of the dancers comes out. They look around. There's like a bit of an anticipating crowd right there, like, and they have you on stage. They look out, they grab the megaphone, they're clearly shaking. Attention, patrons, please do not panic. Kakarosh Gur was found murdered.
Immediate panic.
Yes, everyone panics.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The crowd like is like yelling. They're like,
Audition?
no, the auditions are canceled for the day.
That's
Well,
stupid.
everybody's panicking.
Pip is panicking. Like she's like screaming and holding
Do you
and
have the push on?
shaking Lucille. Like, oh my god, this man is dead. This man is dead.
Lucille's eyes
Lucille.
are just like bobbing up and down like a freaking dog. From being
Ricter's like,
shaken.
holy shit, something actually happened in this town.
It's not working for some reason. I don't know.
Well, everybody's panicking.
Oh,
it's
something's
just
not working.
Edinorog setting up
Oh.
lines of turmeric that he's snorting.
So the push to talk feature is not working for Sapphire at the
Oh
moment.
my god.
No.
It's just not appearing at the other end. But basically they said something along the lines of Edinorog, it stops in midst of them lining up turmeric like cocaine for them to smoke.
Oh god.
Edinorog snorting some of that shit. Some
There
of
we
that
go.
store-bought turmeric.
There we go.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Nero is just like
everyone's
it's
kind
like, finally something.
Everyone's in a panic. The guy in the robes is like, "Fuck, they know I sold crack," and they leave. Just unrelated.
It's like shit.
They figured it out and they leave. So like, a lot of the crowd disperses. A lot of them are like angrily asking questions, like, "Rest assured, we will get to the bottom of this." They look around. Like, these kind of events aren't like handled by any kind of government. Not a lot of events here in Saltus are. So when incidents like this happen, they're very much self-contained. So they're looking around for any sign of hope, and then their eyes look over to the 3 people on stage.
Okay.
He was just panicking, just still shaking Lucille the entire time, just screaming her ears off.
Mother, calm
They-
down.
They
He's dead.
they look at the 3 of you up and down, seeing like some mode of magic. Oh, and they slowly walk up. Hello, is it just you 3?
Did we get the part?
They're with me.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They're with me. I'm a member of the city guard. Let me throw.
Oh,
Make
good.
a hole.
Oh, good. Someone of authority.
Pip just runs
Just
over to
through
Ricter
And
and,
is-
just starts
authority.
screaming.
And is the satyr with you as well? Pointing to Edinorog.
Are you snorting turmeric over there?
God forbid a guy has some fun at this concert.
I like how that's just
Okay,
the main
click
concern,
button.
not the fact that the
God,
ringmaster is dead.
No, the ringmaster being dead is the main concern. That's something I noticed now and called it out. I'm gonna elect to ignore that for now because there is a dead man, and I only have so much bandwidth.
Okay. Look, you 5 appear to be a lot more capable than most here in this immediate vicinity.
Yeah, because you all suck.
Me and the other Dan.
God.
Yeah,
I was savage, but I don't think now is the time,
He's
fish
so-
man.
Wow. Okay. I'll get back with you. That is that.
Honest.
You've been saying some shit, and I'm gonna get back to you on that. Like, for real. That is like.
That is
Getting his email phase.
Like Pip is panicking too much to even hear him.
But hey, listen. You all seem very capable. One of you is some kind of guardsman of sorts.
I'm a lawman.
Yes. Some investigation is needed. Kakarosh Gur was found. They look around. Everyone's kind of like dispersed at this point, either panicked or run off, or some of the other dancers are consoling them. Kakarosh Gur was found stabbed in his own caravan. It was definitely a murder. If the 5 of you can help us solve it, we'll give you the proceeds that we've made during this entire carnival.
But do you
I'm
want
in.
money?
Okay, it seems like
I was in before you said that because it's literally my job, but now I'm even more in.
yes. We'll give the proceeds for today's carnival. It just help us find whoever this murderer is.
Okay, take me to the body.
If all of you are in agreement, the dancer begins to go backstage, and this is where we get into the owl bear.
I can't wait. Let's see what happens.
Yay.
I already know the first thing Boogie's gonna do to quote unquote help with the investigation.
He eats the body.
I swear to God, if you eat
Body?
that fucking body.
I swear to God.
That body's like a little too delicious, man. Let me have a bite. Let me just have a
Hold
little
on.
bite.
Wait a minute. We need that body.
He's just like,
Hold on,
"I'm
not-
hungry."
Wait, don't bury him. Not yet. My son. like Pip is just like so. Oh my God, no.
Okay.
So sad her
It's
11
like, Pip, get your boy. He's trying to eat the evidence.
Oh, he's just hungry.
He's hungry.
So the
And feed him something that is not evidence.
Eh.
Oh, yeah.
I replied to the link to
I'm not
the
tasting it.
owlbear in case everyone needs to get in, but I'll probably turn off this festival music.
Here's music.
Right, I was going to say that too.
I'm crazy. I'm imagining all the music.
You hear it?
Crazy? I was crazy
You were
once.
crazy once.
They put me in
Put
a
me in a
room.
room.
A rubber
A
room.
room.
A rubber room with rats.
Rats make
And
me
rats
made me
crazy.
crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put
locked
me in a
me
room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
Rat.
Rats
make
make
me
me
Rats
crazy.
make me crazy.
Anyways,
Crazy once.
Funny.
y'all look forward to the back of this entire caravan. So, everything you notice immediately within this vicinity, there are 4 caravans. There's the caravan of Kakarosh. Ricter, you have done your investigating. You have been given some time to look through everything. Kakarosh was found stabbed in the back within his own caravan. There doesn't seem to be any evidence at this exact moment in time to indicate who has done this. The murder weapon has been picked up and left from the scene, so a weapon is not even found. But you see Kakarosh in his caravan, stabbed to death. And outside, as you all consolidate to discuss that, you see that 3 people have been surrounded by the campfire, brought forth by one of the dancers. I don't have a token for the dancer. They don't seem to have like any descriptions for these dancers. But one of the
man.
one of the dancers does come up to you after a bit. Well, what does it look like, Sir Softdough?
Well, it looks like someone went in and stabbed him in the back.
Concerning. And there was
Yeah.
only a handful of people that could have done it. I've
Give me the list.
You have Kakarosh's brother, Stisgur. You have one of the performers, Stramo Doxche, and you have Kakarosh's assistant, Guinness Shimflay.
Is that all of them?
That is all of them, yes. There are these
Why
3.
not just kill all 3?
Dung.
What?
Maybe get the killer too.
Huh?
No.
It's smart.
God damn.
Pip is just
This
slowly
fish,
rubbing his back.
this fish is crazy.
You're
What did you say
crazy.
about my son?
You heard me.
Brian, I don't mean to be rude, but so yes, those are the 3 that have opened back here. Those 3 could have been the only people that would have done it. All the dancers were on the stage. All the stage hands were standing by. These 3 were the only ones back here. I mean, all 3 of their caravans are next to each other.
All right. I'm
What
gonna
do you
need to
look at,
question
man?
them all separately.
Wait,
Do
can we do good cop, bad cop?
you all do as you
No.
wish. Just help us find this murderer. And the dancer begins to walk away, like very much perplexed. And the trio of witnesses have been brought forth to you.
I mean, if you want to do good cop, bad cop, we can.
Me and
You
Lucille.
want to do good cop, bad cop?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to see the friggin' tongue pulsating on the.
Right.
He's dunging all over the map.
He can't contain himself. He's gonna go on a rampage.
No one has said why we shouldn't kill all 3.
Because we need them alive
Okay,
to figure
Well-
out who killed them.
alright.
But if it
So
was
we're
one of
doing
them,
good
then
cop,
kill
good
one
cop,
of them.
bad cop.
Good cop,
Yeah,
bad cop.
but we don't want to kill innocent people, Dung.
Who's we?
All right. As a lawman, I'm gonna choose to ignore that statement.
Why? He's just hungry.
Why
He's
is-
just hungry.
Why is Dung?
So it seems like all of
Dung.
you have opted to walk up to the campfire. You're all free to move your tokens, by the way. Just move them over near by the campfire.
I would like to start by questioning the brother away from the people. I question them all separately.
Okay.
Someone needs to watch Dung, make sure he doesn't start killing people.
As you walk up to this campfire, you see that that Stramo and Stis are in a very heated confrontation. Really, Stramo, you'd go so low as to say I'd kill my own brother. What about you? You've been feuding with him for weeks. Oh, don't give me that. You know I have grudges with him, but I wasn't even near his caravan. Meanwhile, the assistant, Guinness Simflage, seems to be very much done with it. They have, like, these tired eyes. Even though their waistcoat is beautiful, like, the parallel between, like, the minimum wage worker face is, like, real on this one. So you have Stis and Stramo locked in a conversation, and Guinness kind of zoning out.
Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to can the fucking argument really quick. Which one of you is the brother?
This one right here. I am Stisger. Stis's emerald eyes are striking, but slightly dull in shade than his brother's. He walks with a limp and occasionally grabs his knee, or rubs his knee. You see that as he gets up to walk over to you.
I'm gonna need you to come with me, sir. Away from the other two.
Yeah.
For questioning.
Get me away from this traitor! He pointedly...
Okay, ladies. Can the argument. There's a dead man.
It's okay, you're both sons, stupid.
Who is this?
He's not wrong.
Just take...
That is Boogyshooby Dung.
Right. Just take me away, whatever you need to do.
Come with me. Come over to the corner of the map.
Come to the corner.
Outside of earshot.
Outside of earshot. So are you going to be interrogating him alone?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Pip wants to play good cop, then my bad cop.
Good cop. I will do good cop.
As long as the other two don't come with. The other two suspects.
Gotcha.
The other two suspects cannot come. I don't want them.
Is Boogie going to be following Pip, or are they going to be staying with Lucille?
Mother, did I come?
Yeah. You can come.
Yay.
All right, I think I'm no longer the bad cop in this situation.
you have two good cops and two bad cops. I'll bring Lucille.
I'll just be the interrogator cop at this point.
So,
I'll just ask questions.
I think we have enough people interrogating Stis, so... So you all take him to the corner of the map.
Pip,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Thanks, Arth. Thanks.
Lucille and Edinorog, you both are, like, standing next to each other, like, looking at the other, witnesses. You see that Stramo. Stramo is short in stature, but his pointing horns look ready to jab anyone who looks down on him. He seems to wear a permanent angry frown. And then you have...
I don't think I'm physically capable of looking down on him. I'm pretty short. I'm too tall.
Right.
And then you see Gimmish Simflage, who's said to be Karakosh's assistant. Their cheerful purple waistcoat contradicts with their tired eyes and sour expression. Her hair is tied up in a bun and held by a pencil. So you have Edinorog and Lucille standing next to these two. You see that Stramo kind of like shuffles himself away, like looking grumpy, and Guinness is looking very nervously.
Edinorog walks up in front of the guy with his horns and firmly grips one of them and pulls him down to eye level.
Whoa.
That is aggressive.
Damn. So yeah, Edinorog, you walk up to Stramo, and he is short in stature, so you're kind of like pulling him up to face you.
Oh yeah. Quite tall.
But you grab one of his horns and pull him up. He's like, "Ah!"
He grabs him by his weave, pulls him up.
Oh no.
What? Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is finding out who committed this crime. And he slowly just drags the poor guy. The heels dragging on the floor. He drags him over. To the other side.
Okay, so he's definitely gonna contest that. So I need you to make a. It's your choice. You can do athletics or acrobatics, and he's going to roll opposing.
Let's do athletics.
All right, and then he'll be rolling. I'll have him roll acrobatics.
Wait, you're rolling athletics?
Boogie, you're at the interrogation. What are you doing
What?
here?
No, that's me. I'm dumbfounded. What?
Sometimes it just doesn't pop up in my head. Did you roll a strength? Did it pop up for anything?
I've
got
seen
5?
their stat sheet.
Okay, so it's a 5 for Edinorog. And then for. Sorry, I just need to get his stuff up. Yep, for curtain call, and then just need to get his modifier. All right, so he has to acrobatics. He has a +2. That is a 6, but +2 is 8. Both of you aren't like doing enough to like combat each other, so you're still pulling him away, but he is very much not making it easy on you. He is like pulling away as much as he can. It's like, unhand me, unhand me.
And fine. He don't mind the struggle. He's still dragging that man by the horn.
You just pull him over by like this red tent that there's over here. Lucille, now you're staring at Guinness. Guinness is staring at you. So are you now going to question me?
Lucille, she can't talk, only just sits there and shrugs.
Oh gods. Okay, so we'll go in order. So we have. Actually, we'll go for the quickest one. So I'm trying to peek at my screen over here.
You trying to take a peek?
Trying to take a peek at my important notes. No, what do you? The owlbear has a link in mute. Did you click on the link in mute?
I'm like wondering what that is.
Oh, this is the map.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have
Mate.
It's in mute. Check mute chat, and then the link to the owlbear should be there. And then you'll be taken to the website.
Wait, they haven't been seeing it this whole time?
Yeah, no, I've been freeballing off my memory. I'm like looking over at his screen. I'm like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, saying I have a whole whimsical world over here.
They've been doing theater of the mind over there.
Right. We'll just use our imagination.
Oh, they didn't get to see.
I believe you
Dung
can sign in
pulsating
as a guest, but if
early.
it needs you to make a profile, then that's that.
They missed out
So
on
while you
Dung
get that set up,
pulsating.
we'll go ahead and deal with Ricter and Pip and and the and Boogyshooby Dung, who is pulsating.
He is ready to fight.
You see that Stisgur had been taken over. He looks at the 3 people, and now Wizard Baller Money Gang has entered the. But yeah.
Wizard Baller Money Gang.
You see Stramo. No, you see Stis again. He is very much like his brother. His green eyes are a bit dull, and he walks with a bit of a limp. But he looks at the 3 of you, kind of intimidated by the numbers. All right. Ask away. Ask your questions.
If you give me beer, I'll say you're innocent.
That is not how this works.
Boogie, roll me persuasion. Boogie, roll me persuasion.
That's a 19.
My God.
Damn.
He pulls out a flask and gives it to you.
He snatches it away.
I lied.
Alright, so the drunk
Chugging
fish,
it
the
down.
drunk fish will say you're innocent. I, the lawman, am the one who actually has to decide you're innocent.
I'm gonna be honest. I gave it to him because he scared me.
That's perfectly fair. He scared me too.
Hey.
He is like
Say that.
fucking 6'7", and I am 2 feet tall.
I'm fucking adorable.
three of me standing on top of each other would not be as...
So, what questions do you have for me?
A couple. That limp, is that a recent injury?
Oh, yes, this limp.
Oh, you said limp.
Yeah, a limp.
I'm over there like
You're on a
strange.
second loop.
Dead.
Sorry, everything cut out for a minute. But yes,
Do you want a double limp?
oh yes, the limp. Well, Kakarosh, as he usually does, was recommending that I try some new act, some like real showstopper. I warned him that it would be dangerous, but he insisted, and now I have a painful leg injury. It like shoots up my entire leg.
Do you want me to give you a second one so you can balance it out?
What the fuck?
Nice.
He's gonna get someone killed.
My God.
God.
Is that a threat? Hello? Oh yeah. Oh goddamn, it's cutting out again. Okay, we're good. I did not hear what Boogie said.
So,
Oh.
it's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
But
It's
Stis
probably
turns
for the
over.
best.
Is that a threat?
Offer.
Don't mind him.
Okay.
Agree.
Anyways, so you're saying the injury was a recent thing, and that it was caused by something your brother recommended?
My brother, he had, let me read back. Admittedly, I failed the stunt. Kakarosh recommended that I do it. I told him it'd be dangerous, and then I got this leg injury because of it.
What was the stunt?
He wanted me to stand, on top of a very, like a stilt, right? But he wanted me to stand on one stilt, like at the very top of it with my hoof.
A unit still.
A unistilt,
couldn't?
basically.
You fucking suck.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
smarty pants. What? I want to see you try standing on the unistilt.
I would break it. I'm heavy.
That's right. And fortunately, I was light enough that it didn't break. But with these hooves, they don't stand for long.
Your legs are messed up.
Yeah, I just said I got a leg injury.
My God.
Oh, like Pip is like kind of she kind of has like a frown on her face. She's like, oh, I know that must have hurt. Did he, did he get mad at you for it? And she's like, her voice is like clearly condescending.
Kakarosh was pretty dismissive of the leg injury, saying, "Oh, it would heal soon," and well, it's been a week now, and it hasn't healed a bit. Sometimes I feel like he doesn't really care, or he
I
didn't.
thought you put horses down when they break their legs. Why would he say that?
What?
See?
I'm sorry. Can you get this man away from me? He is.
Boogyshooby Dung's ableist.
Dung, I'm gonna need you to just sink back down in that barrel and start gulping.
Okay.
Oh my god. It's so
He
bad.
sinks back in the barrel.
He sits down, looks straight up, and just opens his mouth.
All right.
But I feel like
Anyway,
Karakosh
so
did this
it's-
on purpose.
Really?
You think he killed himself by stabbing himself in the back?
What? Heck, gods, no.
What?
Is that what you just said?
No, the leg.
Turns to him and goes,
Okay.
Kakarosh.
You think he wanted you to hurt your?
Well, I mean, he's always been giving me sidelined roles. It's like, I'm never in the spotlight for long. Maybe this was his way of doing it for good.
so you think so you think that he was doing it on purpose? And like again, her voice is so condescending.
I wouldn't put it past Kakarosh to do so.
So he had a reoccurring thing of doing this to you? Or other people?
Not of injuring me, no, but just giving me so low effort acts.
Sidelining you.
Sidelining me, yes. He always wanted me off to the side, never in the spotlight.
And how did that make you feel?
Well, it didn't make me feel good. Our parents always thought Kakarosh was the gifted sibling.
Oh, so you've been in his shadow your is how you feel.
Well, I mean, our parents don't pay a private tuition if they don't think you're the favorite child.
Oh god. Pip
I
just like
see.
Pip takes his little itty bitty like pouch of glitter and goes, emotional support glitter, and just throws it on him.
What the fuck? Okay, Pip, you cannot just throw glitter on people. That is assault.
Dung like pokes
By
his
the
head
way,
out the
something I
barrel.
have neglected to mention, besides Kakarash's body, was a lute, but the neck of the instrument has been broken.
Can I see it?
Oh. Oh.
You probably would have gotten a chance to investigate it with Ricter.
Man.
Where were you before the time of the murder?
He just fell off of a little plank. Yeah. Sapphire asking questions.
Where were you before the murder happened?
Well, I was
What
back
were you
here.
doing?
I was back here in my caravan, just getting arrangements as I usually do.
Wait, what's it?
I would like to roll an insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Dung pokes his
So-
head out the barrel and looks at him.
Dirty
Whoa,
20.
wait.
Kakarash's caravan is slanted and it's gone. The one that's beside it is his brother's? Or...
Yeah, the one that's beside this
Okay.
one is
Yeah.
Stis's caravan. That's his.
We're
Okay,
next
we're
to
talking
the
to
brothers'
Sir.
caravan. So he was close by, potentially.
Close by.
And that is a dirty 20 to investigate.
Yes,
my God.
sir.
Let me see.
17 plus 3.
Look at you, look at you.
1
It's almost like this is my job, goddammit.
Oh my god,
in-
oh my god.
In terms, what are you inciting specifically? Just that statement of whether he was in his caravan all day?
Yeah.
You can sense a bit of like dishonesty in that he wasn't in his caravan all day.
You say you were in your caravan all day. Did you take time to go and do other stuff throughout the day, or did you stay in your caravan all day?
I mean, I was pretty much in my caravan all day. I was busy tidying up the place. I mean, if you want to take a look for yourself, go ahead, but I don't think my dog will be too kind to you looking.
Come on. We should, come on.
Yeah, we should. Why don't you come with us so you can keep that dog?
Doggy.
If you feel
well-
like it's necessary for me to come along, I shall.
I wanna see
Sir,
it.
this is a murder investigation. I don't know if you fully realize that. We're trying to find a killer. So
I'm
any
fully aware.
details help.
I'm fully aware. My
any
brother was the
details help.
victim. So
No,
you.
I know your brother was the victim. I'm just saying. You say it's not. It might not be necessary to look in the caravan, but any information could potentially be helpful to my investigation.
Yes, I'm aware.
Pip just slowly grabs Rich's shoulder and be like, just give him a chance. You know, he's clearly upset, you know?
Okay.
Really got
I
mental
understand. I just want to see the inside of his caravan. He said the dog wouldn't be happy about that. I said, wait, so you put a leash on the dog while I look around.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to Edinorog. Edinorog, you have pulled Stramos. You've pulled him over to this red tent. He's like, the horns. Let go of the horns. All right. I'll tell you what you need to
That
know.
is also assault.
Edinorog obliges to the request to let go of his horns and dramatically drops him, almost having him fall onto the red tent, almost knocking it over.
Oh my goodness. I'll roll a dex save for this guy to see if he actually falls on his ass.
I am, by the way, I am taking notes for the investigation, but I won't.
If he causes the tent to fall down on top of him.
Yeah, of course. And you're taking notes, you said, stuff?
I am, but not for stuff Ricter was not present for.
Gotcha.
So like Edinorog questioning this other guy, Ricter won't know any of that unless he is told.
Understood.
Good.
Yeah, he fully like falls on his ass. The tent gets wrapped up in his arms, his chest. He is just like entangled in this red tent, just like, bruh, by the god. All right. I'll talk. I'll oblige.
Edinorog now having his victim here at the mercy of his questioning is now fully in interrogation mode. he starts off the bat strong with, "Where were you at the time of the murder?" Giving an exact made up, because he doesn't really know when the guy was killed,
Yeah.
or he's not really aware of what day or date it is, but he's so confident with it
Yeah.
that it's scaring the guy.
Understood. Give me an intimidation check. If you're intending to scare him, we'll do that. And that might
If he's
loosen
not
his lips
scared
a bit
already,
more.
I think that guy.
You know what? He is scared already. I'll give you advantage on this one. So, the way you would do that is you would hold down on the number, and then it'll give you a pop-up. If you hold down on the number instead of just pressing it, it should give you like a pop-up. And you just click the one that says advantage. Okay, so it only did one for some reason. Just go ahead and roll again, and then we'll count that as advantage. Because the way we do advantage is that you take the highest roll. A 7 for the other one? One was 21, one was 17, right? Oh, okay, so one was a total of 22, one's a total of 21. All really good. Yeah, so he begins to divulge a lot of information to you. Okay, look, I was in my caravan for most of the day. I went to check on Kakarot during once or twice. As to what I was doing, well, Kakarot recently released a weasel into my home, and I've been trying to clear the home out of it, but the bugger seems to have hidden. I was also defiling some posters with Kakarot's face on it.
Edinorog sternly stares this man down. This is very useful. He finds this as enough of a motive, because Edinorog's kind of lazy and to the point.
All right, you did it.
As far as Edinorog is concerned, this man is guilty.
Okay. He gives you some more. Yeah, I was feeling angry. Recently, Kakarot was elected as our troop's leader, even though I'm clearly the better singer than him. And so I was just taking my anger out on the posters and whatnot. And it doesn't help that he released some weasel into my abode like some sort of prank. So... It doesn't help that Kakarot was accusing me of stealing from the actual service, you know? He said I stole a bunch of money, and that's what cost me my promotion.
A good old tax fraud scheme, you know? What did you plan on using this money for?
I didn't...
Allegedly.
Well, if I allegedly had that money, I'd start my own sort of business, but...
And what would you call this business?
What would I... Well, I haven't really gone that far in probably Stramos's caravan. It's a work in progress.
Edinorog slowly nods his head. Is there anything else that you can tell me about the night? About how this happened? And I might need to verify if you're a better singer.
Oh. Okay. That is all the information he has to give you. You know that he was mainly back here. He went to check on Kakarot once or twice. He was tearing up posters in his room, and there's a weasel left in there by Kakarot. Okay. He got a decent roll in his performance check. So he begins to like
sing for me, Canary.
Out of fear, he begins to kind of sing a little tune, like a bit of like a vocal to like the music the dancers were playing. And yeah, he ends it by saying, "Now I would have sung that during the performance, but Kakarot insisted I'd stay behind here."
Now, with the timing of when you wanted to perform. Was this before or after he was murdered?
Well, it's a bit of a blur. I remember Kakarot telling me specifically that he wanted me to stay behind in my caravan. So,
Alright, I think I have everything that I need to know from you. He then, Edinorog then proceeds to once again grab this man by his
before you do so, he's like, also, if you seek any more information, then my caravan is open to you. Just search it as you please. And if you find that weasel, please put an end to him. My lord! And he
snatched up by the weave again.
Yeah, you just pull him back over to this campfire.
Yeah, along with
Snatched up by the weave.
It's also like caught on his leg and stuff as well. So he's being dragged along with that as well.
Meanwhile, Lucille, you've been locked in a staring contest with Guinness.
Actually, can I add something here?
Yeah, go ahead.
The entire time while everyone else was doing their investigation, Lucille, for some reason, painstakingly made balloon copies of everyone in attendance at the
oh my god.
performance, just to ask the assistant where they were.
He just... So you make like a bunch of balloon batons, right? Or is that what...
Yes.
For everyone in the party.
No, it's, well, not just batons, like literally just like balloon replicas of every person in attendance, just like...
Oh my goodness. So like throughout that entire time of interrogation, you've been putting up these like amazing balloon sculptures.
Yes.
Roll me a performance check. I'll let you do that with advantage because I fucking love that.
Okay. For which one? Performance?
Performance with advantage, yes.
Okay.
15, that's the first
okay,
one.
15.
Roll again, you have advantage.
Okay. Oh no, I rolled persuasion, whoops.
You're all good.
Does that still count?
What's the modifiers for both? We can count it, they're the same modifiers, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, 15. Yeah, these near perfect balloon sculpture replicas. Guinness is watching like in amazement as you do this, and as you point to like everyone in there, Guinness begins to put the pieces together. Oh, you think I saw who did it, and you want me to point out who did it?
Lucille like shakes her head, just like no, and tries to like gesture to them. Where were you when it happened?
Yeah, you begin to gesture, do a bunch of things. With a 15, they nod. Oh, yes. Well, I was in my caravan. I was just doing my paperwork, trying to get another application to join another troop. Keep gardening my roses, feeding my cats, all the basic stuff.
Lucille like nods her head. She pulls out like a little notepad from her tiny little hat and just like writes down everything.
Yeah.
Then... I'm sorry.
You're good.
Lucille then goes up to them and basically just, here, can I roll intimidation?
As you just stare at them.
Yeah, just to get a bit more out of them.
Yeah, you walk actually, you have to walk over here, the fire's going. You walk over here, just stare them down, give me an intimidation check.
It's just like, like, are you telling the truth, basically?
Yeah.
Let me roll intimidation. Okay.
A 17, alright. You just stare at them blankly. They begin, a bit of sweat pours down their brow. They look around, their eyes just darting everywhere. This is before Stramos comes by, being pulled by Edinorog, by the way. And
you see like a whole like rows full of like balloon effigies just sitting in this.
Okay, look. I mean, I'm telling the truth. I had to make another application because Karakosh gave me a bad reference. He basically got my application to join another troop denied.
Lucille, once again, scribbling down all the information she's hearing.
It's...
Alright. then she like grabs like I'm sorry, what the hell is this dude's name?
Kakarot. Yeah.
Kakarot's like balloon effigy that she made, drags him over. You hear it like squeaking as it just going,
Mm-hmm.
and then just plants it right before them, and then points, and then Lucille points at it, like basically insinuating, what are your thoughts on this man? Just pointing at it.
With that intimidation, he's like, Kakarot seems humble. He seems nice, but man, is he a terrible employer. He threatened to reduce my pay for not being able to perform this impossible task for him. He wanted me to make a unistilt. I don't know what a unistilt is. I don't have context for that.
A unistilt, okay.
I mean, I was hired on as a harpist.
I love that I throw a unistilt and now it's just a thing.
I was hired to be a harpist, but Kakarot only gives me these administrative tasks. It's just creatively draining.
Lucille once more writes this down.
Yep.
Just this time, just looks through all the excuse me, all that she's written, just analyzing the situation. She looks back at them, just with that little bit of intimidation, just like she's going.
But look, I would never kill him over it. I mean, he's just a bad boss. Look, you can do what you need. You can search my caravan. Do just anything to prove my innocence.
Lucille then just slowly shuts her little notebook, sticks it back in her hat. Then she suddenly just claps her hands together as every single balloon effigy just pops at the same time.
Just this loud ping, like a flashbang.
And then Lucille just makes a little balloon dog and just gives it to them. As a thank you for cooperating.
They take it as like, oh, I'm more of a cat person, but thank you.
Pops it, makes it a cat one.
So you need to kill them.
Okay. You have all the information that has been able to be given. And now, each of these people are asking you to search their caravans. So now, it's recommended that you all do this as a group, but I don't mind individual checks being made. Which caravan do we feel like we need to investigate first?
The one with the dog.
I want to see.
Let's do his like the actual murder scene first.
Well, the
Hey,
actual
pet that dog.
So the actual murder scene doesn't have like an actual layout for it. It literally all that's in there is what I've told you. Kakarot was stabbed in the back. There's no murder weapon, and the neck of his violin was snapped.
Ooh. Oh. What?
Can I pet that dog though?
Yeah.
Is everyone okay with searching Stiss's caravan first?
This was the one with the weasel or the dog?
The dog. He had the dog in
He's
his.
the brother.
Okay.
This is the brother.
I'm getting them mixed up. They look the damn same. So.
Are you saying all
Yeah.
satyrs look the same?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
That's where that's where some of the biases comes from for Dung. You learned it.
Even Dung draws a line at racism.
Hell yeah. So again, to clarify, we're all good with
I
searching
know.
Stiss's caravan first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We can
I
do
guess.
that.
All right.
Can I pet that dog? Can I please pet
Pet
that dog?
Can I pet that
Can I pet that
First to
dog?
investigate is Stiss's caravan.
Yay.
Pip, you
Yay.
since you're in front, I think we're good with you opening the door.
Me? No.
You
I
open.
think Ricter would go first. I think Ricter would want to go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
as the lawman here.
Okay, Ricter, you head out first, and as you open the door, immediately you see a massive dog wearing a jester's hat, standing at attention at the door. They were laying down previously.
Get your fucking dog, bitch.
That's a mastiff,
What?
and he's wearing a jester's hat.
This guy got a
Is that a Saint
mastiff.
Bernard?
Oh my god. Please, 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 please let Pip go
Please,
first. Please.
can I pet that dog?
Ricter, you walk
I
in,
wasn't
the Mastiff
gonna
looks
wait.
up, and it, like, growls at you, like...
Yo, get your fucking dog, bitch.
Hold on, can
Uh,
Dung try to like get in front of him and like stare at the dog?
Oh, you want to
I'm gonna
stare
Pip
down
try
the
to
dog?
squeeze- Yeah, Pip will also try to squeeze through and be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, the dog, look!
It begins to
I
bark
don't think this
heavily
dog is
at all
friendly.
three of you, just like...
Guys, I don't think this dog is friendly.
Meanwhile, the bells
This
on the
dog
hat
is
jingle.
bigger than me. Guys, this dog is bigger than me.
He points at the dog.
Puppy.
Uh,
Yeah.
Nope, that is not a puppy. That is a big, fully grown dog.
Oh, just for him. Oh my god.
let me...
Despite
Did
the
I
loud,
keep it?
loud barking.
Oh my god, the dog's gonna bite y'all.
Do
Bro,
you see that
can you
Stis...
please, can you, can
Yeah,
you call your boy off?
Stis walks up, just like, oh, sleigh bell, just please, give me a moment with
No
sleigh
way,
bell,
you
please.
named that thing
Bell.
Sleigh Bell.
I want it.
They look at
Nope.
devious
I want
side eye, devious side
Dung,
eye.
that would be theft. That is illegal.
They look
I
back
don't
at sleigh bell. Please, sleigh bell, come on, I'll give you a treat. Just let these people through, please. He's gonna attempt a persuasion check on his dog. His dog don't trust these three people.
Wow.
This dog is not trained.
Deploy the mime. That'll do it.
Right.
Deploy the mime.
Tossing mime.
Okay, he got a 3.
Mime out.
So the Mastiff is like standing its ground, is like, oh, I'm so sorry. Sleigh Bell, she's a new addition to the family. It's been hard.
Did I try?
By all means, sure, he says with the utmost hesitancy.
He takes in
Right.
a deep breath.
Bark, 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 bark.
Okay, so is this persuasion or performance?
Or intimidation.
Intimidation.
Right.
Yeah, give me an intimidation check.
Man, just going borg.
I got a 14.
Oh,
A 14. Okay. This is gonna be a contested roll by the Mastiff.
If that doesn't work,
That's a
then I'm
natural
sorry.
20 for the Mastiff.
Oh.
This guy is not backing
Well,
down.
This dog does not fuck with anybody. Jesus Christ.
The dog is like barking at Boogie. Boogie, you're barking at him, just like bark, bark, bark.
We are communicating.
Slowly try pushing Dung away. And
You
I'm
s-
gonna see.
He wants
Like a
whiskey.
bad idea.
I know.
I don't think the dog wants whiskey.
And
You don't know what it wants.
How does animal handle? I'm just roll animal handling.
Go ahead and roll animal handling. What
See if I
does
can-
what does it look like as Pep animal handles?
Pip is like, she's like reaching out with her hand, like the back of her hand, something so she doesn't bite her, with the most itty little bit of glitter on
Okay.
her finger.
All right, go ahead and roll animal
My
handling.
God.
Please be good. Please
You
be
can see
good.
where Dung got his education from.
Well,
A 12. Okay. You hold out a little bit of
Oh.
glitter to the Mastiff. The sleigh bell growls a bit, but they sniff at the glitter, goes up their nose,
see?
and it sneezes.
Oh,
the-
Lord.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It snuffles his nose a little bit, and then it steps aside to like curl up on the ground.
Oh my God, it worked.
Oh my God!
All right.
Pip was jumping up and down.
I guess we're good to go ahead and start the investigation then.
The
Yep.
puppy like mom's glitter.
I'm gonna go inside and start looking around, looking
Yep.
for maybe the murder, any that he is still a suspect.
Yeah,
Mark.
Stis has
Mark.
has opted to stay outside. That's not tamper with the scene.
No, Stis, you can't stay out there by yourself.
I'm
You're
right
a
by the.
suspect. We gotta
I'm-
have someone with eyes on you.
Okay, I'll
That's
just
fine.
stand.
Either you gotta come inside, or someone has to stay out there with you.
I'll make
Otherwise,
him come.
you could run.
I'll make him come.
Yeah, have
hold on.
Dung
Hold
stand
on,
outside with-
pause. Hold on, pause.
Have
Pause.
Dung stand
He's-
outside guard with.
No, I decided to come inside now. It's fine. But yeah, in Stis's caravan. So yeah, his name is Stisker. Yeah. Go ahead. The three of you roll investigation.
I have expertise in this.
I don't.
I got a 13.
I got a fucking 3.
I got
how
a
the hell
2
did
plus
Dung
7 is a
outperform me?
9.
I
All right,
have
who
a
got-
-1. How did I win?
Holy shit.
So with a 13, Boogie, you're able to look around and you notice something off. On the desk of Stis, you look over and see some papers. Stis immediately looks a bit like stressed. It's like, I wouldn't read those.
I can't read. You're okay.
Okay.
Oh, but I fucking can.
Oh, me proclaiming my my dirty deeds.
Something you didn't want us to read? Let me read it.
Ricter, you pick up these letters. They are all hate mail written to Kakarot under false pen names.
Oh, he's been writing the hate mail.
Oh my god.
Did I see the paper?
Yes, you can see the paper. If you eat it, I swear to God, I will dive
takes like
down
a-
your throat.
He takes like a good lick of the paper.
I'll lick his
Oh.
as long as you don't consume it. As long as the paper is still
Tastes-
intact.
It tastes like a lack of
Yes,
innocence.
they look at you. They're reading the mail. It's like, look, I know it looks bad, but look,
Your
I was.
paper tastes like guilt.
I guess it does. Look, I didn't kill Kakarot, all right? I was.
But you have been writing him hate mail.
Prove it.
Yes.
You felt
Okay.
disdained.
Yes. Okay. I felt upstaged. I thought if I gotten a few hate letters out, then maybe some things would start to change here. Maybe I'd get some more roles. You know. I made sure to write about me in there, but I didn't do it in such an obvious way. Of course not. You know,
Wait, can I read the paper?
you read the paper. It talks about how some of the letters have been okay, but one just literally talks about how like gorgeous Stis is. Like it's been written by some fangirl.
Oh my god.
Slowly, like, goes up to his ear.
If you're lying on
Yeah.
eating a dog.
He looks away.
What? What about
We're
my dog?
not
What?
eating his dog. We're not eating his dog. That is illegal. That is a crime.
Pip is shifting through the papers, just looking at them and reading them. And she's like, "Well, was this really necessary? I mean, I understand your situation. It seems so bad what your brother was doing and what it seems like, but were you directly trying to hurt his feelings to get back at him?"
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You're a liar.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
You're lying.
look. The man made
Why
me.
else would you write this?
The man made me write a Unistill. I was just feeling mad. All right.
Is this something you started after that, or have you been doing this for?
But
I mean,
he's injured him.
I mean, it's been tame pretty much. I mean, all of it has been diary entries, but ever since the Unistill, they've just been publishing them.
Diary
Should have
entries.
just been better at it.
Okay.
That is all you find of note in Karakosh's cavern. And no, in Stis's
Really?
in Stis's caravan.
Oh.
He's going to keep licking things to see if they taste like guilt. He's delusional.
The paper all tastes like. The paper doesn't taste like guilt. The paper tastes like shame.
That one letter. Let's imagine that, like, in that one letter written by the fangirl, it's just like a really like intricate picture of him that he drew that has like the fake.
Yeah,
Like,
Stis looks at that
He has his
paper
own
and is,
burn book.
Stis looks at that paper and is like, okay, that one wasn't meant to be published, but I just kind of grabbed everything.
All right. Well, you know what? Honestly, I think all you're guilty of, as of right now, is cringe.
You're guilty of being a dick.
It's not that bad. I mean, he was a bad boss from what I seen like.
I know that
Right.
he's a
Yeah,
bad.
but two wrongs don't make a right in the eyes of.
Yes,
But,
they
like,
do.
that's
If you
not
kill the
hard.
killer, you killed the killer.
But I
Well,
wouldn't
there's
say
laws
that.
about that too.
Those are stupid.
That was all of note in Stis's caravan. What caravan do you guys want to investigate next?
I want to do that angry man. I want to see the weasel. I don't know what his name was. I want to investigate him.
Stramos. So,
Stramos.
we'll say that you all then regroup with Edinorog as they are about to enter. Been a bit, but here we are. So Stramos leads Edinorog to the to the caravan. Well, actually, I think you dragged him by the horns and then dropped him off at the campsite. So he's over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I dropped him at the campsite, so Edinorog quickly rushes back over to drag him by the horns back to
He's like,
his own caravan.
Finally some peace. And he gets dragged back.
Oh my god, I think he just got kidnapped into his own home.
Why are we all the way up here?
This is Stramos' caravan.
Edinorog throws Stramos in front of the door of the caravan and demands he opens it.
Okay, fine, I'll open it. But I dare not enter. That weasel, it vexes me. And he...
Weasel?
Yes, there's been a weasel in my home. Karakosh set it loose in here as a prank.
Yeah, no, you do it.
I
You-
love weasel.
Do whatever you need
Alright,
with
my
it. If
notes
you
I'm writing got weaseled.
got weasel.
Got weasel.
If you could find a way to have it vacate my premises, if you can find it, and you
Oh my god.
open his door, and he's like, I prefer not to step in there while that weasel is in there. You do what you need to.
Alright, someone just stay out here and watch him.
Oh.
I'll watch.
Arthur, can I also, when we leave, I
Bookie
will pull
watches.
Stritz and I'll sit him, as we leave Stritz's caravan, I will take him with us and sit him at the campfire.
Okay, cool.
He's gonna
Where he
lean
can be
down.
seen.
He
Can I-
takes Slabo with him for
Just-
emotional support.
He's gonna lean down at him while he's looking at the caravan and just like really close next to him.
Could you?
Just like breathing on his neck.
Edinorog tells Dung that
That
he's
is
doing a great job watching
Also
Stramos.
a crime.
And it was
You-
illegal to stare.
That is witness intimidation, and
Did
I'm
you do
overlooking that as well.
Pip, you make your entrance first. All of you
Yes.
see that the room is a complete mess. There is a loot casing on the table,
Ooh.
and there are strewn papers across the ground, and a weasel sleeping in a old withered watering can.
So cute. Oh my god.
The weasel's not my problem. I would like to look for clues. I would like to specifically investigate the loot case and see if it's maybe the same one as the broken loot.
Awesome. As you go to search the case, the weasel looks up, jumps on your face, and you're gonna roll this with a disadvantage. You're gonna roll the check with disadvantage.
First gonna be a bad
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
I can Pip do anything?
Go ahead and roll investigation with disadvantage.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Alright, well, it's a 15. You got rid of
Okay.
a natural 20, brother.
Literally, you
You son of a bitch.
as you go to investigate the loot case, it's like, the weasel pops up. It does like the jump scare thing. And like,
part of 87 too.
yep, bite of 87 too. It nibbles at your hand a bit and tears up your clothes a little and then just scampers off. But you're able to get a
What the
good,
fuck?
you're able to get a good look at the casing. Let me see.
That weasel took my nat 20. I will
Stramos
have
is the
it.
shabbiest of the caravans. Its chipped paintwork and split wood stands out amongst the others. Parchment nailed to its floor, to its door. Tells villagers to leave him alone if he doesn't answer. So very much like a secluded area. The floor is littered with screwed up posters. Each features Kakarosh's face crossed out in red ink. As for the loot case. Let me see. It appears to just be a normal loot case. I want to be honest, I thought that was something bigger, but it appears to be a normal loot case.
It was just normal.
Damn.
Man.
Can I
Well, it
look at
certainly
the
seemed
paper?
like he didn't like his boss.
None of these people like their boss.
I want to
fair.
investigate. Yeah, none of them seem like they like his boss. I want to investigate
Well,
the
you're the
tiny little
bad
pieces
fucking
on
boss.
the floor. I want to know what they are made of. If it's not paper.
Cool. As you go to investigate, the weasel jumps on your face, and you're gonna roll this with disadvantage.
Right.
Can I, as it jumps at Pip, can I try and throw a dagger at it?
I'll
Oh my God.
I'll allow an opportunity attack. So go ahead and roll to hit with the dagger.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill her.
That's a 13 to hit the weasel.
To hit the weasel. Yeah, for sure, you hit it.
Fucking weasel.
Actually, you exactly hit it. It's like dead on. So go ahead and
Let's go.
It would fall over here by the
It's
stair.
five piercing.
Jesus, as it leaps here, you throw a dagger. It stabs through the weasel's chest, and you pin it against the wall. It is fully dead.
Get
Oh my God.
I'm not having this shit.
Oh my God. The weasel.
Yeah, it's dead.
You gain 10 XP for killing the weasel.
I love that for me.
Freaking out.
Ricter, after killing the weasel, just lights a cigar and starts smoking.
Oh my God.
On a day's work.
So I was gonna have you roll straight, but it seems like Pip is way too traumatized. So go ahead and go on and roll straight. But you are traumatized by the death of that weasel.
Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been doing those things. Should have just been a nice weasel. I will go and retrieve my dagger as well.
You should have. I'm a rolling investigation, right?
Yep.
With okay.
Just plain investigation, but you are traumatized by the death of that weasel still.
Yeah, I can tell.
With an 8, yeah, you are.
Pip is like trying to stay conscious. It's just like, oh my God.
The papers, even with an 8, I'll let you know that the papers, they just look like Karakosh's face, like some sort of poster, scribbled out in red ink. You can't tell what type of paper it is, but it appears to be some kind of paper. It appears it's as Edinorog was told. He did this all in like a fit of rage after finding out that he wasn't being promoted to troop leader.
And okay. And the pieces, I'm assuming the pieces are paper.
Yeah, they're all like torn up paper with like red ink strewn across all of them.
Okay. Yeah, no, Pip is just looking at the paper and looking at the hamster, just like flickering
The
to
weasel.
it, like, from time to time. The weasel, there we go, the weasel.
The poor
Just like,
weasel.
Oh my
Shouldn't
God.
have been there.
What- Oh my God.
Welcome to the circle of life, Pip.
The poor weasel. Terminated.
That is all you find in Stramos' caravan.
Edinorog would like to grab the weasel's corpse to consume later.
You harvest.
bleeding on that guy.
You get the corpse of the weasel to cook later. Yeah, meanwhile, Boogie, you've just been... There's just a big glob of, like, moisture on the back of his neck.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna ignore the assault with bodily now. And we're gonna go straight to questioning the.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He runs into his
Hey, buddy,
caravan.
eyes up.
Oh,
Eyes
yeah.
up. Look at me.
Oh, eyes up, but he
Not
looks
you,
up.
Dung. Not you, Dung. I'm looking at the other guy.
He looks down because you're shorter than him.
Eyes down. Look at me.
Oh.
So I saw your posters, buddy. What are those about?
I was just mad, okay? Just
You were mad, so you crossed out the eyes on a bunch of posters.
yeah, just. Does he have to be here?
Dung, could you just like turn around for a second? Just stop looking at him.
No, he's spinning now.
Oh, spinning, and he's
I don't know where to turn.
Dung, you know,
Look,
Dung, why don't you just walk around the corner?
I
Why don't you
scribbled.
just walk around the corner? Go check on the other guy. Go check on the.
Look, I scribbled out the poster because I was furious. You know, he got elected troop leader. I was next for the spot. I just did it in a fit of rage. I was gonna clean up.
You didn't. You were gonna clean up. Can I insight check that?
Yeah, that he was gonna clean up.
Clean up. Wow.
Well, that he
Yeah.
did it in a fit of rage, and there wasn't any other. What the fuck? I'm changing the dice that I use.
With a 9.
Someone's licking the wheel.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can tell from the state of his room, he was definitely gonna clean up.
Totally.
Totally, for sure. All right. And it was just about not being promoted.
It was. I just wanted to be promoted to troop leader. I worked so hard.
Oh, you
Okay.
poor thing. And then Pip again opens up her little pouch of glitter, emotional support glitter, and then throws it on him. You'll be okay.
Glitter.
Thank you. Am I good to enter
You
my
need to
home?
stop throwing glitter on people.
Huh?
Yeah, you can go inside. Fine, you can go inside. Actually, you know what? No, you can't.
What?
I've decided. I'm just fucking with you.
I think you
Go
should
inside.
probably-
Go on.
Okay, fine. Oh, there's a big red stain on this wall.
Yeah, I killed the
I wonder
weasel.
why.
Oh,
Mr.
thank you.
Police, this wheel tastes like crime.
Don't. Oh.
So now there is but one caravan left.
Alright, let's go look at the other one. Let's go save the one that either is mute or chooses not to talk. I don't know which.
What happened to Lucille?
Don't make fun of my friend. Don't make fun of my
Uh,
wife.
Guinness unlocks the door to their home. You are all free to examine and enter as you please. Just be mindful of my cat Radish.
Kitty.
I have pets.
Your cat radish?
My cat Radish.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
cat named Radish. Oh, that is a fluffy cat. This is a
Oh
fluffy
my
boy.
God! Please let Pip go in first.
Meow meow.
Pip can go in first. I'll let Pip go in first.
He's gonna follow Pip.
Pip is going to throw glitter on the cat and pet him, or pet the cat.
Edinorog follows in with the other people, and he is staring down at the little cat, at Radish, from the sideline.
Handstand,
Pip, you literally run up to the cat, and the cat like looks up at you, cutest face ever. It allows you to pet it and everything. It's so friendly. It looks at you, Edinorog, and it wants to. It doesn't like you.
Edinorog doesn't like the cat.
Can I show affection?
He's jealous of his
Just starts
he wants
hissing.
that.
Yeah, it just like it does like that low like cat growl thing when it gets introduced to another cat and it's like feels territorial. And it just and then it looks at Boogie and then it gets scared and it jumps behind the couch.
Aw.
Mother, can I show it affection?
I don't think it.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's the best idea.
But
Just
It
throw a
is.
little
It is one of
glitter
the
on
few
him.
things though I've seen him do that is.
Might cut out.
Yeah, you said is, and it
Is it stopped?
Is legal.
A
Legal.
plaque above. I'm just
Legal.
reading the description. A plaque above this caravan reads: "Assistant to Kakarash. Planters hang from its gabled roof, forming a well-tended garden of peonies." Do you all want to roll investigation?
Yes, please.
All right, everyone, give me one investigation check.
I'm investigating.
Like I have an 8.
I'm gonna roll with
I
disadvantage.
got a 25.
Hell
oh my
yeah,
God, I
man.
got 12.
I'm gonna roll with disadvantage because he's trying to grab the cat as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
20? Oh my god.
Just so you know,
That's
that took
good,
a
man.
nat 20 away from me.
25, 20?
I got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12, but
That's
that nat.
all.
You're
Down.
like we're same, like mother, like daughter. There we go. I mean, son. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Dung is your daughter.
Ricter, you scrub this room from top to bottom. Don't find anything of note yet. However, you do see that that beneath Ganesh's bed is a lockbox.
I'm gonna grab that.
You grab the lockbox. The lockbox appears to be like a square golden box. You try to open it, but it is locked. And it kind of has like this design of like a very like nice like a silhouette of a cat. Edinorog, with your 20, you notice that around the cat's collar, as Boogie is trying to grab it, around the cat's collar is a key.
No.
Meow meow.
Trying to grab it.
Make me either an animal handling check or sleight of hand check to grab this cat, Boogie.
Alright, let me see.
Edinorog is still locked in eye-to-eye contact with this cat.
I rolled a
mind you.
2.
A 2, the cat slips out of your grasp.
Wait,
Meow
animal handling? Hold on.
It just slips over here. Yeah, go on and roll animal handling.
Hold on, guys. I got this.
I got
Wow,
this.
Lucille upside down.
With a natural 1, like it's just way too terrified right now. 2 people have tried to like pet it at this point. It's becoming very like does not want to be touched.
What the fuck are y'all doing with that fucking cat?
We're trying to get it. Look, come here.
What do you mean you're trying to get the cat? Why are you trying to get the cat?
Look, the thing on that.
Edinorog
Oh
was
shit,
the
it's got a key. I've got a lockbox that needs a key.
as Edinorog pointed out earlier. Yes, the key is on around the cat's collar.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and grab the key.
Can Edinorog cast some sort of deal to convince the cat to give them the key?
You want to try and throw your ring to convince the cat.
Bargain. I want to bargain with this cat.
Okay. You walk up, kneel down to the cat, who like doesn't really like you to begin with, but he's like, they're listening.
Real recognize real.
Yeah, just like they're listening.
My offer to you is this weasel's corpse in exchange for the key around your neck. You have to do
Oh my god.
Give me animal handling with advantage. Because hey, cats do love dead animals.
Why won't the little cat let me
So
touch
now
it?
go and roll one more time. That's for advantage.
Love animals.
A 13. Okay. With a 13 animal handling, and you are presenting it basically a meal. The cat looks at you, doesn't really, still is like, I don't trust this guy. And then you pull out the dead weasel carcass. Still looks at you with that bit of like hesitancy, and then walks over. They sniff the weasel. They begin to nibble at it a little bit. And Ricter, this provides you with the enough of an opening to like get the key.
grab it by
Yay.
its scruff.
Grab it by the scruff. And yeah, Edinorog, you just kind of watch as this cat feeds on the offering you gave it, and looks pretty pleased.
All right. I'm going to try to open this lockbox
All right,
with the key.
you walk up. You open the lockbox and notice a couple of things. Let me see here.
Firing up my notes. Ready to write all this down.
You do find notes. First of all, you do find like the bad recommendation that Kakarot has written out. You see also within this lockbox, it contains receipts for Kakarot's lavish expenses and a journal of all the horrible things he has done. He has said is hidden in a cupboard. The key to the lockbox can be found on the ribbon collar. Okay, no, I'm just reading it on this point. You find in the lockbox is just a diary and a receipt of Kakarash's purchases. Within the diary reads a bunch of like Ganesh's retellings of all the horrible things that Kakarash has said to them, like a venting journal. Underneath that, though, you find a dagger, freshly covered in blood.
I have a murder weapon.
How do we know
Case
that's not
closed.
murder
Arrest
weapon?
her.
Oh god. No.
What? What did you say?
Hey
You
guys, I got the murder weapon. I found a dagger,
How do
and it's
you
covered in
know?
blood. Because it's
Maybe-
covered in blood.
Can I see it? I have to make sure it's right.
No, you were. I really cannot let you lick the.
Trust me,
Dagger.
please.
No, this blood is
It's okay.
evidence.
It's okay.
Please. I'm
No,
smart.
Dung, I'm sorry. Dung, I'm sorry. But right now, I can't.
y'all
Maybe
hear
later.
y'all hear a banging on the
I
other
can
side of the
use it
door.
as evidence.
Ganesh says, "Are you done conducting your investigation?"
No. No.
Boogie, roll me deception.
Oh, that's one of the few things I'm proficient in. I got a 9.
He's gonna roll insight. Yeah, that is a
We're
14.
busy.
God.
We're busy.
Busy.
Edinorog has the suggestion of putting a sock on the knob.
You
No.
just take one of the chairs and just put it
No,
into
the
the
brain
door.
rot. I can't handle it. Brain rot.
It's too much.
Sock on the door means somebody's fucking.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
Edinorog, like real
Minecraft
quick,
bed?
you pick up a sock on the floor. The door opens. You put it on. You close it. You step away, and then the door
Oh
just
my God.
flings open. And Ganesh steps inside. Ah,
I'm trying to lick your cat.
well, don't.
That is also a crime.
So,
It ran away from me.
so you found it.
The murder weapon? Yeah, I did.
We haven't proven it's a murder weapon yet. I
You
haven't
got
taken
any
it.
explanation? Dung, please shut the fuck up. We're not licking the gun.
Aww.
I'm sorry, but you're just not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dung. Dung, I'm sorry. Dung, I'm sorry. Dung, I will buy you alcohol later in apology. I'm sorry. But
You are my
we
new
gotta be
father,
focused
Victor.
right now.
You are my new father.
No.
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 Anyways.
Oh.
Anyways.
See,
Do
Ganesh,
you
like,
care to explain this murder weapon?
well, it is as you said. Yes, I admit, I killed Kakarash.
That was fucking easy. Can I insight check that? Is
Well,
she
shit.
lying about
You
that?
can-
Is she taking the fall?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Yeah, I feel like she's taking the fall too.
That's an 18.
Aha, an 18. Give me a minute to think. Hold on. What do I want to do here?
She's fucking lying to me.
Yes, Arthur, think.
I gotta run these as close as they can. So with that 18, you realize that she is telling the truth. That she indeed killed Kakarash. But
Oh
you also,
shit, that was easy.
you also see with an 18 that she doesn't plan on letting you leave with that information.
Mm.
Oh. Oh.
So
I
it's treason then.
it's treason. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh god.
And we're in combat. Uh-oh.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
God damn.
So
Literally-
initiative is
I got a 14.
Beating
on the
the
very
shit
top.
out
Yep,
of
there we
her.
go. Oh no, that's intelligence. So initiative is a separate skill. It's near like the top of everything, like not in like a box, but it should
Next
be
to armor class.
next to armor class.
Did I even roll? Oh.
Oh wait, no, they're on mobile, aren't they? I don't know.
It might still be
Wow.
on under armor class though.
It's beside armor class for me.
It's right beside armor class on the very top.
Oh.
There we go. An 18. Okay. And now I roll for them. That is a 17 plus 2, which is 19. I'll roll for the cat. Why not? They're in the room too.
Oh god.
I mean, if Dung gets
Real
the cat,
recognize
he's
real
gonna
that
lick it.
cat fighting for.
Because Ricter, you were able to clock that they were not going to let you leave with the information. This is not a surprise round.
Let's go, baby.
Boogie, you're up first as you see that Ricter has walked up and you see that Guinness looks to be trying to pull something.
She's reaching! Stop resisting!
Stop
He
resisting!
starts running,
You're
gets on the
under
couch,
arrest.
jumps over Lucille, gets on this table, and he just sucker punches her in the nose.
Oh my god, yeah. Going to roll to hit.
I rolled a 2. There's a 7 hit.
No, you were just you're like, by the time you're over there, you're tired. You go for a swing.
Oh, give me a minute.
You go for a swing, and it's just like a wet, like a slap.
In shame.
In shame, Edinorog covers his face and
Hold on, I have a bonus attack.
Edinorog can't look at you anymore.
Edinorog's disgusted at that.
Let me do it again.
And he punches them a second time.
Uh,
I rolled a 2 again. What the fuck?
God.
you go for the fury of blows, and
You
it's
be
just
like that.
It's a wet slap.
Am I winning?
It's a wet slow slap on the face.
You're doing great, my boy.
it is now Guinness's turn. They look at you, try to slap him twice with wet hands. They're like, okay. I guess I can't keep this in for any longer.
No, you
Kakarot
got caught.
was going to expose my secrets anyway. And you see them. Let me pull this out.
Oh, they're about to transform.
They're gonna
This is a fucking
transform.
demon or some bullshit.
Please, please.
A demon. I throw like Tiamat at you.
Please, please.
You throw another lemur at us.
I can't hold this secret.
Just throw a level
Uh,
one Pokemon at us.
here's a Squirtle.
Basically, what lemurs are.
Lemurs are just the Squirtles of D&D.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They're the base form of devils. Like they're literally what a devil is.
Would it be Charizard?
No,
It
not
could be
Charizard.
It would be
It could
Bulbasaur.
become Charizard, but it isn't yet.
So it's not a Squirtle, it's a Charmander.
Yeah, Charmander.
I mean, it could also become a Blastoise.
Proof.
why are we?
Proof? You said proof.
Well, see here, this is a metaphor.
As you see, their form begins to enlargen. They begin to grow a bit more muscular. The perfect
It's a minotaur.
robes, the perfect robes begin to tatter. Their horns turned into ears, and you see that Guinness transforms into a werewolf.
It's a werewolf.
Is that image blurry for anyone else?
Image is
It
so
is. It's so. Oh, there. It just rendered for
There we go. There we go.
There it goes.
Mother, the woman became a man.
Mother, can I do that?
My secret was that I was trans.
Holy shit!
Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
No.
Happy
He
LGBTQ
said
month.
that.
Guys, we can't kill it. If we kill it, we're not allies.
We're
Oh,
allies,
fuck.
yeah, we can't-
We have to give up. We have to surrender.
He said that, by the way. That wasn't an out of character thing.
No, that was out of character. They did not. It is not because they are trans. No.
Oh man.
But it could
Don't
be.
put that dog in
Everyone knows that all trans people are werewolves secretly.
No, literally.
We just
Well,
watched
they
it
literally changed.
Okay. The
That's why it's called a
werewolf,
transformation.
Guinness the werewolf, is going to look over at Boogie, the person who attacked them, And
Hi.
Yes, look at him
yeah.
and not at me.
Okay, so it's in its hybrid form now. It's going to make 2 attacks against you, Boogie.
Yay.
Yay. It's going to make its first attack against you. That is an 18 plain.
That hits.
Yep. It's going to hit you first with a scratch attack.
This really is Pokemon.
6, 7.
Holy shit, you scratched.
You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit.
And then it is going to turn and make an attack towards Ricter.
I'm at 2 hit points.
No. I
I
Go
don't,
away. I do not want it.
I don't
don't
want
wanna.
it.
I don't want it.
It gets.
I do not consent to being attacked.
Damn, that gets a 17 on the die.
That is a hit. I'm a class of 14.
For 6 points of
Probably
slashing
dead, I'm
damage.
just gonna let you know.
Ow! That shit hurted a lot.
I'm at 2 hit points already, bro.
I'm at
Hold on.
3.
Man.
I think I would like to propose a strategic retreat.
You want
Alright,
the,
my
they're
bad.
in front of the door. We can't.
I
You
can.
see,
As a halfling, I can move through their spaces.
Nerd.
that was bonus action,
I'm okay with that.
action. And the werewolf is going to attempt to move outside. So
Can we have?
He's trying to run.
Didn't fully grasp onto it.
what?
The sock on the door handle made their hand.
Wait, wouldn't I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what I'm
Both
saying,
would.
man. Like the
Ooh.
sock
So
causes a hindrance.
they can tear through the sock, but what I will allow, so since it moved out of Edinorog, Boogie, and Richter's threatened area, you can now use your reaction to make something called an opportunity attack. So you would basically attack with a melee weapon in a reaction to them moving out of your threatened space. So if you want to, you can take your reaction to do that.
I'm gonna swing with my short sword.
I'm gonna knee them in the stomach.
All right.
I got an 18.
Are you fucking kidding me? A 2? I got a 3 this time.
Damn. You cannot
Change your
catch
die.
a break.
This is not
What
Boogie's
the
day.
fuck? It is not my day. I got a nat 20 on initiative. I think that took all my luck.
Yeah.
I think so. It drained you. I got an 18 though.
I like to think Boogie did the
Are you
kick
looking
and he did that
for-
like
you doing a
silly
melee weapon
spin.
attack or not? Okay. Just look
Why
at
I
like, the
oughta.
weapons you have. Like you have a sword,
Punching.
you have your hammer or sickle.
Why
You can do
I
either one
oughta.
of those.
Oh wait, no, I do.
Yeah, you do have a hammer and sickle. We talked about that in the character creation.
Yeah.
You wanted to be a communist.
Yeah, it was about communism.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
I love communism. It's
Yeah,
so cool.
it's as big as
I will
But,
scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'll
use
start
the
yelling.
sickle, and yeah, we're gonna see what damage that does. I'm gonna throw
Yep.
it at him.
Okay,
Throw it
now
at her.
you first roll to hit, which is just the plus number that goes on for the rest of the skills. Should be next to the weapon in actions. So there's another tab on there called actions. You should be able to click on there in the box. Same place where you like did inventory and stuff, on that same kind of tab. Should find something called actions.
Oh,
And it's
Man, Boogie, this is
yep.
not
So
Boogie's
you
day.
roll to hit with the sickle first with the same plus
Not at
number.
all. Not at all.
A 12. Let me see. That
I
is
got an
not
18.
that is not enough to hit the werewolf, unfortunately. So the attack does miss. So Boogie, Edinorog, you mess with your sickle. Boogie is My God, man, this is not your day. You are fucking up horrendously.
He's too drunk. He's too
He's
drunk.
too drunk. Too drunk.
He's been out of the bucket too much.
Richter, though, you do hit, so go on and roll damage with your dagger.
Let's go.
Or short sword.
And I'm also gonna add sneak attack to that.
Okay, that is
5 piercing damage from my short sword,
okay.
and another 6 from the sneak attack. The world max, because I'm awesome, so that's 11 total damage.
Okay.
And then because of the mastery property on my short sword, the Vex property, the next time I attack it until the end of my next turn, I have advantage.
Okay, cool.
I did a thing.
So it is going to attempt to move away, but after being stepped here, it gets slashed by the short sword and moves over. You see that that Stiss and Slabo are like, oh my goodness! Edinorog, it is your turn.
After my pathetic display of that attack, I'm gonna now use my hammer. And am I close enough to try to give it a bonk on the head?
So you can move closer if you want to hit it with your hammer. You also have ranged options in the form of spells. So I believe you, because you're a warlock, you can look through your spells and see what you have. But if you just want to run up and hit it with the hammer, that's also valid.
He feels like committing physical violence.
Of course.
He'd like to smack it on the
Valid.
head.
Valid. Smack it with your hammer.
Valid.
A 12. That does not hit. All right. Well, let me show you a quick tip on there real quick. Helps you sort out stuff. So.
Sound like things fell.
God, dude, like
something.
he died right there.
Arthur, I think you dropped something, Arthur.
Please.
Arthur.
Dude, I do that to one supervisor at my work all the time. If they drop something, I'm immediately
You
on it.
dropped
Like, hey,
something before, you know you dropped it. Oh my god.
you know you dropped something?
You
Hey, I think you dropped something.
before.
It pisses them
I'm
off
gonna
so
do-
much.
Literally. It's so funny.
I'm gonna
I
do a
know.
genius play on my next turn. Should I spoil what I'm gonna do on my next turn?
Wait, yeah.
If you want to.
I'm gonna grab the cat and beat it outside.
Just give him a rundown on action
Oh
economy.
my god. Oh my god.
So are you gonna hit with the sickle?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with the sickle too.
All right, cool.
We're gonna
I
give him
cannot-
a little one.
I cannot believe Dung just told me what he was gonna do. I can't believe.
My son is so
Dung
evil.
is sick and twisted.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you raised the monster.
God.
Another
I'm
12.
not getting lucky, please.
Yeah, rolls can sometimes screw you over big time. Level 1 is like gives you pretty crap modifiers, but as you go on, it gets better.
Yeah. You'll get better and better at making those rolls as time goes. As
All
you
right,
level up.
so that is your turn ended. I would recommend looking through your spells also, because you have some spell casting options you can do. So just look through those, and then once we come back to you. Okay, that is Edinorog. Pipsqueak, it is your turn.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's all my movement. I'm gonna. If I move from where I am, I can still attack him, right?
Yeah,
Or her.
yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
Still attacker.
Okay. So I'm gonna move to beside him, and
I'll let you go
Okay.
diagonal here, just so you're not in the same space.
yeah, I'm gonna use Fury. Jesus Christ, Fury of the Small, which does extra 2+ damage to a creature whose size is larger than you, and Pip is short.
Yeah.
So,
So you.
Fury of the Small you can apply when you hit with an attack. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
when you
sorry,
hit, you
okay.
can then choose to use it.
So if you have like a melee weapon, you can attack it and then apply Fury of the Small to any damage you do with it.
Okay, she's gonna take
Yeah.
her javelin and try and stab her. That is a 16 to hit.
Damn. All right. 16 does hit.
Ooh.
It's one
I love
above.
that we're just beating on this werewolf.
Yeah.
Like, even the spellcasters are just like, hit it.
Hit it.
And that's
Arthur, you're
So
still not
that's
ready for
7.
what Dung is gonna do next.
So that's javelin with 5, and then +2 with Fury the Small. That goes to 7. Cool. Anything else from
Right in
Puddlefizz?
between her ribs. Right between her ribs. No. Okay.
Okay. Lucille, it is your turn next.
Oh my god, the whole party went before me, and I have the alert feat. My initiative higher, and I'm dexterous, and I rolled
Loser.
poorly.
Am I allowed to move from my spot? Because Lucille's been on this couch for like the past like.
Yeah, you're allowed to move, man. You're good. So yeah, you can move from the couch and then whatever you need to do. So it's
All right.
5, 10.
This isn't an attack per se that I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to slow the werewolf down, if that's
Okay.
possible.
Yeah. If you want to exit out here, you can do a diagonal right here. I'll allow it.
Okay,
What do you plan on doing to slow the werewolf down?
cool. Let's see, just right there, 5 feet. Okay. Lucille is going to throw herself onto the werewolf and basically like wrap her arms.
Oh my,
around the
oh my goodness.
because
Lucille is a body blocker. Oh my god.
Jesus.
she-
Absolutely.
She's a contortionist.
Lucille the goat.
Okay.
You know what?
All right, cool. I fuck with
There
this.
go my
So
wife.
that will be a contested either acrobatics or athletics. You can choose which one, and then they'll have to roll opposing.
I'll roll acrobatics then. Okay, 11 plus 4, 15.
Of 15. Okay. Hope that was a 7 plus 3. Oh my god, man. So you all see like Lucille run out. The werewolf is snarling. Lucille leaps onto it and basically just like is grabbing onto the werewolf to slow it down.
Absolutely.
The werewolf is now grappled, and any attacks against it have advantage.
Hell
Pip is
yeah.
just cheering on Lucille, like, yeah, my wife, that's my wife.
That's my wife.
Nope, that was a werewolf, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah, you're good.
Here we go.
You can just
Dung
go
hears this and
behind.
just looks at the
You're
wall.
small
Choose
now. No, okay, there we go.
bombs.
But yeah, we'll say you're right there, but you're technically on top of the werewolf grappling it. And now anyone can have advantage attacking it. Speaking of which, Ricter, it's your turn.
Okay. Arthur, are we still doing the home rule where if you have multiple instances of advantage, you also get a +2?
We are still doing that. All the other home rules apply.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Ricter is going to pop his head out and scream at Stiss and his dog, like, "Run! There's a werewolf! Get out!"
We
'Cause he's
planned
now
on
found
it.
out they are innocent.
Yep.
And then he's gonna not get within melee range because that would be bad for him at 3 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack and throw a dagger at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit. You have
Because
advantage.
it's grappled, I have advantage because of the Vex property as well. When I hit it with my opportunity attack, I have advantage, so I have an additional +2 as well.
Yep. Go ahead and roll the dagger. You get a +2.
The first one was a 15 plus 2 is 17. The second one,
15 plus 2, 17 hits.
let's go!
Mhm.
It is going to take 6 piercing damage, and because I have advantage on the attack, also because there are people within 5 feet of it, I get sneak attack.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be another 4 damage, so it's going to be 10 piercing total.
All right.
And then because my daggers have the nick property, instead of spending a bonus action on 2 weapons, I can part of the same attack action. So I'm going to throw another dagger.
Yep, that is check out.
So that's 10 is advantage because the grapple is 24. 19 plus 5.
Damn, that that does hit. Go on and roll.
Let's go. That's going to be another 5 piercing damage.
All right, cool. You threw 2 daggers
What,
at this
15
thing.
damage total?
Yep,
I
15
did.
damage
I threw
total.
both my daggers at it.
Threw both daggers at this thing, and it is hurt.
I had to.
Radish looks at the chaos. You see them stare daggers at Ricter.
What?
And then you see them leap
Oh,
out the
I can't
window.
believe
They're getting the
the
fuck
cat
out of
is
there. They're
throwing
not. They're not dealing with that shit.
Yes, your cat, fucking leave. Hey, cat. By the
What
way,
did it
Dung was gonna
You
use
hear
you
his
to beat the
plan.
werewolf to death. By the way.
Damn it! I was gonna grab the cat and throw it at the wall in front of the werewolf.
Wait, like as you said that, we were like, oh my god.
The whole game plan.
What the fuck?
Well, Ricter didn't actually know that. I said that for a joke.
Yeah.
But Ricter didn't know that was happening.
All right, Boogie, it's your turn
Yeah.
now. With your plans foiled, what will you do?
Okay. Does it take an action to equip a weapon?
No, it's just an object interaction.
Okay. You know what? Excuse me.
Yep.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Excusez-moi.
Yeah, he's just gonna stab it in the side.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Like son, like mother. I said the same
As
thing.
he
Happening
should.
right.
Does an 11 hit?
No, but you have another chance to hit because of with advantage.
Oh yeah.
I believe in you, Dung. I believe in you, brother.
Are you fucking kidding me? I got a
Oh
9.
my god, you are not doing well, man. Buggy is like flailing his arms around. He can't do it.
But he's been out of the alcohol too long.
Hold on. He misses twice. Bonus action, unarmed strike.
Okay, go ahead. You have advantage on this too.
Shit, I forgot to roll advantage. Does a 13 hit at all?
No, going to roll again.
How about a 15?
A 15 hits on the die. You finally get one off.
baby. Let's go,
That's my
baby.
boy.
He got one. He got one.
That's my boy.
That's her boy. That's her
That's
boy.
my boy.
I want to make it clear that's her boy.
He's gonna smack it as hard as he can in the ear to give it a headache.
What the fuck?
5 damage.
All right, 5 damage to the werewolf. The werewolf is officially bloodied. Meaning it is at half its HP or lower.
Hit me dead, you big bitch.
Oh my god. All right, it is the werewolf's turn now. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is the werewolf's
that
turn
me?
now. Okay. Things have been on and off for me. All
I
right,
gotta
cool.
clarify that we can hear him too. Like, shit.
Oh, okay. Boogie, it's going to look at you. It's going to bare its fangs and make an attack against you.
That is not good
What else do you have?
That is a
I have 2.
14 to hit exactly.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
I
We're
need-
losing Dung.
I need you.
Dung.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I know
Take an
exactly
11.
what's happening.
That is one below what you needed to get.
What is
Oh
it?
no.
Hold on. Does this involve charm, fright, paralyzation, poison, stun, or sleep?
None of those.
Oh my fucking
Damn.
god.
And you are going to
Oh,
take
no.
7, 8, 9, 10 points of damage, bringing you down.
2 would have been enough, buddy.
Yeah. All right, and now you are on death saves. And I will let you know above board what that con save was for. Constitution saving
exactly
throw,
what that's for.
DC 12. Failure. The target is cursed. If the cursed target drops to 0 HP, it instead becomes a werewolf under the DM's control and has 10 hit points.
Oh no.
Oh, you're dealing with a roided up werewolf fish.
So now
monster.
you... Oh god. So now you see Boogie gets bitten, collapses onto the ground, and then appearing in its spot, you see another werewolf.
Oh, he was cursed with lycanthropy.
He was cursed with lycanthropy. He is no
Dung,
longer.
He was the main character.
He was. No,
We
he's-
needed him.
No.
We needed him.
No. Oh my god.
Your son is dead.
Oh my god.
The werewolf has another attack.
Oh god.
It is now going to attempt to bite Lucille.
Oh god.
So we're just going
It's
for
gonna take the
everybody,
whole
huh?
party. It's gonna take the whole party. New campaign, werewolf pack.
Werewolf party.
We all turn to werewolves.
Oops,
That
all
is a
werewolves.
Yeah.
that is a 14 to hit Lucille. That does hit.
Oh no.
My wife and my son
Fucking
died.
up Arthur. I can't lie.
That is 5. That is 10 HP. That is just enough to bring you down, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
No, no.
Okay.
Oh no, no.
A 19, you pass.
Oh, thank God.
Let's
are-
go, baby.
A success. You're immune to the werewolf curse for 24 hours.
For 24 hours.
Yup.
It strikes
What
12
about-
a.m. next day and Lucille turns to a werewolf.
What happens after 24 hours in 1 second?
What?
Well, then the Lucille could potentially be cursed.
No, they succeed
God.
and they're immune.
Ah.
I
Oh,
like
God.
to think that like she's
Edinorog, it is your
like,
turn.
squeaking, like her arm is like stretching out like rubber, just like she's a chew toy.
Luffy from One Piece.
Boo.
Sapphire. I have come with some news. Sapphire has just fell asleep on my bed. Oh no, they're here.
Can you punch them in the nose?
This is
See,
the worst
I'm not
time.
gonna be a soldier no more. See?
This is the worst time for them to fall asleep. We need
Hey,
them.
to
We
be
need
fair-
the action economy.
To be fair, we've been up since 12 a.m., so this is like
I've been up
What
for
are you
24 hours.
doing?
Kill
Damn.
me.
applying for leases and getting money.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Being a
Getting
baller.
money. Stay broke.
Alright,
I'm a acid splash. I'm an acid splash her with the hopes that she falls into the balloon animal pile.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and roll attack with acid splash. You get advantage because Lucille is holding it down. They're holding it down still. They have not made an effort to gut him off yet. Oh no, hold on. Lucille is down. So yeah, they're no longer.
They secretly enjoy being hugged.
Visually.
Oh, so that was the damage. You need to roll to hit. It's the plus number.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
It should be the same location as it was for the weapons and stuff. It should be like right next to it, and then next to it is the damage. Let me see. Oh, okay. So when it says con 13, that means it needs to make a saving throw. That means I have to roll something. And then if my number gets below yours, that means that it takes effect. That is a 5. It takes effect. So, now you can roll
Fail.
damage.
No, you can't.
That is a 5. And then read through the spell, see if it does anything else. Because the descriptions also give you some effects that it can do.
Create an acid bubble at a point within range. It explodes in a 5-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that sphere must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 acid damage. When your cantrip upgrade, damage reduced by 6.
Okay. So it explodes in a 5-foot radius. Let me map that out actually. 5-foot radius. Okay, so it's just 2 squares here.
Why are there 2 wolves?
Oh, because Boogie got turned into a werewolf.
Damn, hitting Boogie.
Damn,
So yeah, so now Boogie Werewolf needs to roll. They pass, so they aren't affected, but the main werewolf is.
Okay, so Boogie's still on our side, right?
Yeah, Boogie's no longer on your guys' side, but
Damn.
yeah, he's been
He's evil.
he's turned evil. Yeah, he's turned evil.
Telling me
He
he
turned
hasn't
into a
been
werewolf.
evil this whole
It's his
time.
emo arc.
He's been evil this whole time. That's nothing new.
deep within.
You're gonna die to me.
Into like some
I'm
kind of
not
weird
gonna-
shark thing, because he's like a
But you-
werewolf thing.
You pull out the acid splash, it pops, it gets some of the balloons that weren't popped, and it makes a ringing so loud in the wolf's ear that I'm going to allow the next attack on it to have advantage. So, Pip, it is your turn next. You see your son get turned into a werewolf,
And my wife got hit.
and your wife got downed.
Your whole family's dead.
Right, like.
Do you have any healing spells? Because you could potentially save Lucille from make death
No.
saves.
No,
'Cause if you heal them, they just pop right back up.
no, I don't. No.
Tis unfortunate.
You can also use the help action to stabilize them to make sure that they don't roll death saves.
Oh my
That's
god.
true.
Forgot I had that. Damn, but if that'd be a damn. If I move, is he gonna hit me? Isn't that a
Only if you leave its threatened range. So if you
Yes.
just like circle around it, you're fine. As long as you don't leave 5 feet of it, you're good.
So you can move right here and then do it.
Okay, then I'm gonna move over there and and try to help Lucille with the help action.
Yep.
Is
So, using your help action, you bring Lucille, you stabilize them, and now they are at 0 hit points, not rolling death saves anymore. So at the moment they are unconscious. So until they get actual healing, they'll stay down. But now they don't have to worry about failing a death save and dying.
Ew. Okay.
Let's go.
Is that takes up a full action, right?
That takes up a full action, but you have your bonus action left, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a bonus action. I'll just stab the werewolf in front of me with I forgot what her name was already. I'll just hit her with my javelin. I've
You'll
already
stab
forgot.
Ginish. So the 2-weapon fighting, I'm confused about the rules on this. I'll allow you to do it with the bonus
two-
action. It's if it's a
Yeah,
light weapon.
The
I
rules
noticed
are.
up there.
I can clarify the rules really quick as well for you. The
Yeah.
rules are just if you used your action.
No, you
Yes,
cut out
you
right as you were
cut off
explaining the
immediately.
rules.
Wonderful.
Did I
The
cut off?
rules are.
As
Yeah,
you were
as
explaining the
soon
As soon
rules.
as you started.
Okay.
The rules are leaves.
Okay, the rules are if you attack with one weapon in your main hand as an action, you can as a bonus action
Okay,
in your offhand.
okay, that's
Wait.
good to know. So you can't do 2-weapon fighting.
Unless you want to let them. It's up to you. Are DM. You are God here.
I will allow it this one time.
I mean, I could just punch them if anything.
If you wish.
Well, you can still use a light weapon with it. That's what 2-weapon fighting allows you to do. To use a light weapon to attack.
Yeah, if you're
I have a
attacking with a light
warhammer.
weapon.
Yeah,
Wait, does it have to say light on the side?
it has to
or
say
the name?
light on it. Yeah, well,
Oh,
it
then I have
just
a
like
light hammer.
Light has to be one of its properties.
yeah,
Okay.
light has to be one of its properties. You have a light hammer, so you can hit it with that. A 12. You can roll one more time because the next attack on it has advantage due to the balloons.
Oh, fuck!
Oh man, that
We're so
sucks.
close.
The hammer
It's
whiffs.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Lucille, you're stabilized at 0. Ricter, it's your turn.
All right. Now I am at very low HP, and I do not want to be turned into a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no more throwable weapons because I threw them all.
Yup.
So
Dung had
What
glass
I am-
on him.
what I am going to do is I'm going to pull out. I'm going to pull out the murder weapon, the dagger that Boogie wanted to lick, and I would
Okay.
like to try and attempt to bring Boogie back to his senses by being like, Boogie, if you come
Oh.
back to your senses, I will let you lick the dagger.
Oh my god.
Please, Arthur. Please, 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 please.
Boogie, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw. Now, you're a monk. You should be good at these, I swear to God.
I only have a +1.
Oh my god.
Can I give him advantage by doing
got a
this by holding up
14.
the dagger he wanted to?
I got a 14.
Roll one more time with advantage because that dagger is enticing.
Let's go. You wanted
No,
to
I
lick
got a
it. I'll let you do
17.
it.
17.
I got 17.
Come on, baby.
Boogie, you feel clouded in your mind for a minute, and you feel nothing but hunger and rage, and then you smell blood. You look over. It's that dagger. You wanted that dagger. Yeah.
Pulsing again.
So for the remainder of the fight, I'm going to be sending you.
Yes.
Oh, that actually sends you the link. I need to send you the screenshot.
I think you just sent me the werewolves
Yeah.
thing.
So you can use the werewolf stat block. You have 10 HP.
Yay.
So
I did it.
you brought Boogyshooby Dung back to life. I will say that took
Yes.
I'll say that took an action to do. So what do you have as a bonus action?
That's fair. Literally not a damn thing. I don't have cunning action yet, so I can't do anything with.
Awesome. The cat comes out and kills you. No, I'm kidding.
Still did good. You still did good.
Let's go, baby.
Boogie, it is your turn.
First of all, he's gonna spend 10 feet of movement to lick the knife in his hands.
Absolutely. I just hold it out to you. Go for it,
It's
Miss
alright.
God, I needed this.
Honey.
No, spend 10 feet of movement to go back.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. So I have advantage on everything. Woohoo.
Oh, do
Nope.
werewolves have pack tactics?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh yeah, they do. I
Pack
forgot.
tactics.
2024 werewolves have pack tactics.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby.
Oh.
Slowly regretting this decision.
I let this happen.
We got the main character back, and now he's.
It's a fucking beast. Oh my god.
All right, go ahead. Make your turn, Boogie.
We're gonna
You-
kill a god.
I'm just gonna roll a
Yeah,
d20 and
God.
manually add the modifiers, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
That works.
I'm gonna roll to hit.
I believe
Are you
in
fucking kidding me?
Shit.
No.
You do have advantage. You do have advantage.
No way.
You have advantage.
You do have advantage. I believe in you.
Please.
This is
please,
diabolical.
please,
15, that
Okay.
hits. Thank
Thank
God.
God.
That's a dirty
You finally
20.
laid a
That's
shot,
dirty
Boogie.
32.
We got
Oh,
there.
man, that's my boy. Oh my god.
That's
Alright.
our boy. That's our boy.
That's our boy right there.
All right. Let's see. Where is it? 38.
Yep.
12 plus 3, 15.
What do you- That's your bite?
Let's see. Yeah, that's bite.
Okay, so this thing's already
Give
a
it
werewolf,
double
so
lycanthropy.
I give him hell, dog.
Into a-
you
Can I turn it into a
They
dog?
negate each other, and he just becomes a human.
He
You jump-
He becomes a
Lycanthropy.
Locuta.
you chomp
He turns
down
into a
on
fish.
you chomp down on Guinness's shoulder. She screams and yells in pain. You have one more attack as a werewolf.
Yeah, baby.
Oh
Extra
my
attack.
God.
Do I still have my monk feature? I'm kidding.
It's like the in the Lion King movie, like Long Live the King, and he just immediately scratches the shit out of her.
I'm going
Yep.
to bite them again.
Oh
All
god.
right. Gotta make a bite.
Still with
Rolling
advantage.
with advantage.
Yeah, what advantage?
21.
21.
Hey my
well,
guy. Hey my guy. You rolled 2 d20s or just added them together.
Yeah.
So it's a 14 plus.
well, 14 plus the modifier. What does that equal? That should hit.
I believe it was
Yep.
5.
Oh yeah. Plus. So 26.
26. Go ahead and
Jesus Christ.
I would like to
Four.
say again, you rolled 2 d20s, so it did 14 plus 7.
it's 19.
See. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
Hey, you
Be
hey.
like that sometimes.
Ugh.
I cannot say I have not done it before because I have.
14%. Yeah. Oh yeah, it still hits anyways. Who cares?
Yeah. 2d8 also.
The rules lawyer. I care.
Shut the fuck up. 7 plus 3, so 10. 10 more piercing damage.
10 more piercing damage. It is
Let's fucking go.
it is extremely hurt as Boogie you chomp into this thing twice as a werewolf.
Hit it till it dies. Hit it till it dies.
Hmm. For my bonus action, would I still have unarmed strike?
No, but you have a werewolf feature called Shapeshift. If you want to transform back to Boogie, I'll allow you to do that. You'll just regain 10 HP.
Hell yeah, I'm turning back into Boogie.
You all see him return to his former self.
Yeah. He's the goat. The goat.
He
The
has not
main
let go.
character.
He's still biting down on them, by the way. He hasn't let go, and it's funny because he doesn't have teeth.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god,
just
so now it's
gummed
just,
as werewolf now.
it's just gums, like, blah, blah.
He's teething. Guys, he's teething.
He's teething.
It's
It's
the-
old to be teething.
It is now the werewolf's turn. It is going to smack Boogie. It misses.
As it should.
Yeah. Mhm.
I like to think they swung and Boogie's just like sliding on their
And
body.
they're gonna make an attack
Yeah.
against Edinorog. That they're the only person they haven't attacked yet. That also misses. He is this werewolf is
Wow.
not having a good time.
Oh,
It's like mildly
and-
uncomfortable.
Edinorog's gonna try and hit.
like the dagger.
All right, yeah, go ahead and try to hit.
He's
And
gonna try and hit some Sacred Flame, a spell. He's casting spells.
hell yeah, Sacred Flame's a good one. So that's another one he needs to save for. So what does it say? So
Like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from half cover or 3/4 cover.
all right, and remember how Acid Splash said Con 13? What does it say for Sacred Flame?
This one
So like we were trying to
Says
look for
I
the roll
cast
to hit.
Fireball.
It
think I
said
should cast
Con 13
Fireball
next
then.
to
2 feet
Acid
through.
Splash.
It must be
I
so
had a
happy
level
that
1
you
rogue
decided
and
not
casted
to be a
Fireball.
furry.
You're welcome.
Same. We all die. TKA. New campaign.
TPK. New campaign. Ooh,
We're all
so werewolves.
bard nasties now.
No Boogie, no campaign.
No, but okay, we all give up.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
all quit.
I quit.
Dex 13. So Dex 13 for
You
Sacred
bought time, you
Flame.
fired me too.
That was not in the box. That is
I
a
like to
natural
think-
2 that fails. Going to roll the
Wow.
damage for Sacred Flame.
I'm so glad Smiling Friends is coming back. Oh my god.
Right, such a good show. All right.
I like to
Yes.
think that if Dung actually died, Pip would become an edgy rogue.
Got
and
one.
suddenly
All right.
save the story.
I don't understand.
With that one, you brought it down to single digits. It is now.
Let's go. Hit it till it dies.
Please tell me it's my turn.
That's all for Edinorog. Pipsqueak, it is your turn.
Thank
Hey,
God.
what about
Thank
what
God.
about the cat's turn in initiative, huh?
That man is
The cat's
gone.
been
Cat
gone. He's
left.
gone, man.
The cat is
Yeah,
gone.
left a while ago.
Right.
It's still on the map.
The cat went off, turned into a werecat, and is coming back.
Oh no, turns into a weird tiger.
He got bit.
I'm gonna use my
Turns into a werebear.
javelin again. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use my javelin.
Okay.
Please. Oh my god. God.
Mm.
Ed.
Okay, that does not hit.
Yeah.
Now this is where you can do 2-weapon fighting. So you have your light weapon, you have your light hammer.
Yes. I do have my hammer. Please. Oh, thank God. 16.
16 hits.
La, 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 la,
Let's
la.
go.
La, 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 la. Five
La,
plus
la, la.
2. That's is it 2? Let me make sure. It's
With
two.
Fury the
It is
Small?
2.
Yeah.
That's 7. Yes. Can I stab it in its back? Like.
All right.
like, can I
The werewolf
take
is
my
still
javelin and
standing, but it is
strike it?
barely hanging on.
Fuck!
Lucille is still down, stable at 0. Ricter, it is your turn.
Ricter is going to run in, small enough, dashing under everybody's feet. And he's gonna swing with his short sword.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Uh-oh, stinky. I don't have my daggers anymore, so I can't two-weapon fighting.
You have the murder weapon.
I do. You're so right. I do have the murder. I'm gonna two-weapon fighting attack with the murder weapon.
Boogie
Yep.
never took it. He just licked it.
Yeah, you just
I'm
licked
going
it,
to
man.
re-bloody this murder weapon.
Yeah, I was looking on that.
That's a 21 to hit this time.
That's
16
21
plus 5.
hits. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Oh my god.
That is going to be 6 piercing damage, and then I can also add sneak attack if that doesn't kill it.
How does Ricter kill the werewolf?
I
Let's
take,
fucking go.
in the greatest act of irony, I take the weapon that she used to kill, and I jump up and stab it into her neck, and then as I fall, carries the dagger down through her torso, through her stomach, and out
Oh
the
my
bottom.
god. So you just
Jeez.
small man rappelled down the body of the werewolf, bisecting it down the chest, and the werewolf falls over dead as it slowly transforms back into Guinness.
That'll teach you to murder in my city, bitch.
God.
He like grabs an organ.
Sorry, that was aggressive, guys.
Dude.
I apologize.
The last words
Grabs
Guinness
an
says
organ.
to you, We're in a forest.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. You are correct. We're in a fort. Well, technically, we're in a circus area.
Boogie interrupts the conversation and just starts like tearing out her organs and putting them in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my. Oh. I thought what I did
no.
was gross. Shit. Ugh.
That is some diabolical behavior.
Oh my god. Is that considered? I know they're different like species, but is that cannibalism? They're both human.
No.
I haven't eaten.
Oh my. Oh, ugh.
I wanted the
Oh.
weasel, but that guy gave it away.
I think Ricter just goes and vomits into the
Sis-
into Dung's barrel. Adds it
This
to the
vomits
slop.
right there, and the dog just runs back into the.
He's not even chewing.
Ugh.
Scared.
Oh my. Oh my god.
Congratulations, you guys took care of the werewolf. As you solve the mystery, the dancers come back. As some of them begin to clean up the crime scene, they all look around. We think. Can you please have him not do that?
Don't.
You're next if you stop me.
Oh.
What?
Oh my god.
Pip is like struggling to carry Lucille, and then she just like tries to hold her with one hand and just don't, please. It's okay. It's
I
okay.
have a
Shh,
solution. You just
Ugh.
fold
He
Lucille
stops
like a
because he wants him to.
Hold Lucille like a box. Her body can bend.
Lucille's just limp across Pip's shoulder.
Here, hold on.
Uh, So, as promised, the dancers have given you the profits from the show. You have received 87 gold pieces, and Guinness drops a bag of holding.
Ooh.
We'll take that.
So much
Bag of
beer.
holding.
We'll take that.
So I'm gonna put this down: 87 GP
So much beer.
and 1 bag of holding.
87.
Who wants to
87?
take the bag of holding?
Yeah, this is 87
87?
split amongst everyone.
Ooh, okay.
What is that?
Okay.
5 ways?
87? Sorry.
Well, time to
Sorry,
figure out how to split 87.
Once if someone's getting a cent.
I got this. I got a calculator.
87 divided by 6 or 5.
The dancers
By the way, for short
also
one coin,
lament
I'm
to
willing
you.
lose that coin.
It's 17 gold and 4 silver each.
17 gold and 4 silver. All right.
Each.
And the dancers lament to all of you. Thank you so much for taking care of our issue. So the body.
Oh, don't fucking remind me, please. Oh god, don't remind me. I just stopped throwing up. Please don't remind me.
Yes,
I was
we were.
hungry, okay?
We should have clarified that maybe keeping them alive was a good option, but we didn't really specify how
They
to
were
deal
a
with
fucking
it.
werewolf.
Yes,
what are
we see
supposed
that-
To do about oh, God.
We see. Oh, they made you a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
Oh.
I ate them.
Pip is gonna try to
Well, anyways,
see if there's a cleric or anybody that has a healing within the dancers.
Stis walks up after vomiting for a bit. I have a potion of healing on me.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I don't drink potion. I don't drink potion. And then he starts chugging beer.
Okay, this is not for you then.
Don't mind him.
I think it's for Lucille.
Lucille,
I didn't
you
ask.
regain 8 hit points.
Ooh.
Lucille gains 8. The dancers were going to talk about what to do with the body, but it seems like that's covered already. And
Pip gets Lucille a big ol' hug.
I can get
And,
rid of the rest if you want.
and with a new transformation underway and and this adventure done, we are going to call it today for the session.
Do we get any XP for killing the werewolf?
You did, yes.
No.
So the werewolf is 700 XP. 700 divided by the 5 of you. You each gain
Can I get
100.
extra XP for eating it?
No, you each gain 140 XP.
Can I gain extra XP for bringing Boogie back to his senses?
No.
For saving the main character? That's fair.
I would. Can I absorb all of the wolf's knowledge by eating?
No.
Do I get the extra XP?
Bro, why was the werewolf so
Can-
easy?
Can I stop its soul from going to heaven or hell?
No.
What?
I eat its
By the-
soul.
Man, this
Consume
journey's for nothing. God wouldn't love Boogie even if he loved Locathus.
Diabolical.
Boogie must become God.
So now, if you guys have some time, I would like to go over this one shot to detail some things.
Yes, please.
So
Yes, sir, Arthur, sir.
I went through this entire thing as it was written as I could.
The feds.
911.
What?
So
You just cut.
no, sorry.
Sorry, who is this?
Sapphire's on a call.
By the way, I knew it was her the whole.
Can so we know that we have it,
Yeah, we
but
know who to go
it doesn't
to.
actually require. It doesn't actually require. We can
Okay.
like
Yeah,
literally
that's
just
fair.
pass
So-
it around.
Want to
Yeah.
go over some things about this one shot. So, I did not know what to do at the very end of it. I'm gonna be honest because, do you guys? Well, I guess I should preface this because like, we're going through one shots as they're written. Do you mind if I go in depth and kind of spoil some things?
I
Go
don't
ahead.
care.
I don't
I
care.
don't care.
The one shot's over.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So literally, as the one shot states, the killer is always the last person you investigate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the killer-
100% thought it was gonna be that seedy motherfucker that I was.
See, I thought it was
Yeah.
her because she was the only one with a model.
Model, yeah.
No, there was just no image of her. So
Oh, so
Uh,
you made
it-
one.
So, the party are encouraged to search each suspect's caravan for evidence. In the first 2 caravans, any clues they find are misdirections, and there is no real evidence. In the 3rd caravan, the murder weapon is found. So,
We did. Damn. We just followed it.
Literally, it really implied on, like, the order of, like, how you search the caravans. That's why I was asking, like, okay, who are we searching first?
Okay.
The final
That's funny.
caravan.
Damn,
Yeah.
we followed it on dot. That was crazy.
Yeah, pretty much. You guys kind of just went in a circle.
Yeah.
We did.
But the reason why it got so hard for me at the very end was because, like, wait, I'm gonna insight that. Is she covering for someone? And I thought, like, oh, that's really good. But I can't divert from the fucking written material.
Dude,
Well,
it
why
would have
can't
been
you divert, huh? It's
would've been
maybe
so
it's
funny.
rewritten one shot, but you're still putting your twists on it.
You know what you could have done,
Huh?
Arthur?
It's easier to figure out in advance, though, instead
Yeah,
of in the
it-
middle
Yeah.
of a
Right.
session.
True.
Sapphire made a good point. It
Improv
would have made sense if they were covering for Stramos, Sapphire said.
You know what would be kind of neat though if they were all in on it and then
Yeah.
just covering for one
Yeah.
another.
That's what
That's what
I
I thought
thought
it
for a
was.
minute, because
Yeah.
I was like, the brother has a lot of motive, and
Oh,
the
him,
the
Ramos, and
performer
then
has a
She
lot
has
of
so much
motive.
shit. Yeah.
So-
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, this could not. This would be cooked if he were the killer. He has a broken leg. He is not fighting back.
So
Right, bro.
about that, so they have options to make these one shots a bit harder if you're playing with more than 4 players, and I went for the harder option. The suspect could attack the party as a werewolf.
I see.
Perhaps they plotted to kill Karakosh after they learned their secret. Who knows?
Who knows? We didn't get that far. It's just we found the murder weapon, and then I
No, she said Kakarosh was gonna expose my secrets anyways, and then it turns to a werewolf.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
if you had given Boogie the knife, he would have gone back to the body, licked the knife, then licked the corpse to see if the blood tastes the same. The issue is that all blood tastes the same to him, so it would not
it
matter.
would have done nothing.
The secrets and clues were all built up from a list of everyone had beef with this guy. So literally,
This guy was just not good.
It was
No.
a dickhead.
yeah.
He was an asshole.
Oh my god, you know what? Pip should take over.
Pip should take over.
They need a new leader. I'm here.
Mhm.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
the
think
thing
after this, I think after this, Ricter would literally just go though, like, "Hey, we struggled with a werewolf. Maybe we should go on some other adventures before fighting a."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Struggle with a werewolf when we're fighting God.
If they said no
Yeah.
to Pip being the
Don't kill
leader, Dung would eat them. Speaking of which, speaking of eating,
No, the
No,
cat.
not the cat.
I would also, Arthur. I'd retrieve my daggers before the body
Oh yeah,
is
of
being
course.
consumed.
Um,
Wow.
also, you want to know the hardest token to make out of everything?
which
What? Is it the cat?
The dog.
The dog?
I took the regular
that dog
Mastiff
doing?
artwork from D&D and I slapped a jester hat onto it.
I looked
Dude,
at
I
it.
love-
It looked like
Wait
a
a minute.
Fallout dog. I was like,
Wait a minute,
"Is this
Arthur.
Fallout?"
You know what I'm
I love-
noticing
I
about
love
that
he-
dog?
Then he had a
What?
jester hat.
You know what I'm noticing about that dog?
What?
That looks a lot like a saddle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Can I put Pip on it?
I could ride him. I could ride him. He's,
should've wrote
he's
him.
probably
Can I pick
bigger
up
than
Pip
I
and Put it
am.
on the dog.
Please.
So you guys want to abduct this dog?
Yes.
Can we?
Hell yeah.
Me or Pip are probably small enough to ride the dog.
That's
No,
our new
you're not.
horse.
You're not taking the dog.
Aw.
Fuck.
I'll allow you to take the
Oh.
cat.
I don't want the cat.
Really?
I don't think that cat's making it 10 minutes with Dung.
Yeah.
Well,
Dung will
yeah.
eat it. Dung will eat that cat.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't have an owner anymore, so
Just because it's part of the to die.
yeah.
Mm.
No,
I
that's
wish
what I'm
we
talking
could
about. It
stick
doesn't
so
have
we
an
could
owner,
take
so
his
one of y'all can
dog.
adopt it if you really want it.
I feel like
Okay.
Edgon
And
could have
wasn't-
it.
Cat
would
might
like to
be-
adopt the cat out of spite for the cat's wishes.
Yeah, it's just like dynamic where you hate each other and but you still care for each other.
By the
Wow.
way, Dung was never going to eat that cat, by the way. He was going to pick it
I
up
don't
and
believe
lick
you.
it.
Yeah.
Don't believe
Yeah.
That's worse.
That's worse. I think the cat might want
Yeah.
to not be alone after that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I love that Dung throughout that was just like constantly actually doing things illegal
Also,
with bodily fluids, and Richter's just there like,
are we good?
I will
Are
have
we-
to take him to jail.
Dung, Ozzy, do you want Boogie's lycanthropy to be cured, or do you want to see where the lycanthropy goes?
I would love
Werewolf
to see where
Dung.
that goes, because his dumbass would not realize he's turning into a werewolf.
Oh my god, yeah. I'll have to look at the official rules for lycanthropy, but we can definitely work that out.
Yeah. My
Dude,
second
I'm
character to
Arthur.
get. It's my second character to get bit mid combat and cursed.
Yeah.
Arthur, I'm so happy you didn't make me roll for bringing Boogie back to his senses, because all my rolls absolute shit.
Yeah,
Anything
I
that
know.
you could have possibly made me
I feel
roll
like-
for it
I
was
feel like-
horrible.
Dung had the most shit rolls. Like it's from
He
that
did.
nat 20, from that nat 20 down, we all got cursed.
He rolled so many natural twos.
Yeah.
So many natural twos. I think it was like 5 or 6.
It was 5, yeah.
Like
No, one of those was a
That is
3.
crazy. Okay.
So it was 4.
All right.
4 natural
So
2s and 1 natural 3.
so now I'm going to give you all the choice as to what one shot we're doing next. So
Hey, yo.
we can either do. We could do one of the. We could do one of the other ones. We can do flower power, or we can do the. Let me actually go all the way up. So we could do flower power or down by the docks, which are exactly as they are. Or yeah, exactly. Or we can do one called Light the Way.
Light the way. What's the description for that one?
Highway robbers are targeting travelers passing through a particularly dense, dark area of the forest. The council has commissioned a number of lampposts to try and make the road safer. The final stage of installation requires placing glowing insects inside the lanterns.
Insects. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We need a fish.
I'll be
I
making.
take the vote for down by the docks. Down.
vote
at.
I think I do
Flower
too.
Power.
Yeah.
What is flower
I'll
power?
I'll go ahead and make a new poll for it, and then we can discuss what we want to do.
I'm down for either of those.
I love
Also
polls.
pick. Didn't you also pick flower power for the when we first started?
Yeah.
Were you
I'm
the
down
only
for
vote?
flower power or light the way.
All
Those
right, we'll
both sound
see.
Interesting.
We'll see
like
where we
down by
go
the
next
docks.
time.